on the tube say check. It doesn't matter. Yeah, we're good. And welcome. Here we are, PJ Nelson, along with my right-hand man, Reese Hagler. And we are in Friday Night Lights action, but postseason style. Both squads from the city of Gillette make it to the postseason. We have the pleasure to be calling tonight's game as Laramie has come into town to take on the Camels, who right away their defense is all over the place. 11:42 on all over the place in a good way, Reese, is what I should have said. But 11:35 and counting. Laramie going right to left on your radio dial. Reese, they're the same offense. They haven't switched much up when it comes to their offensive play calls as they go right back to the screen. And it's pretty much probably going to be a very similar game plan to what we've seen the couple times we've seen Laramie this season.
Yeah, Laramie really likes to throw the ball. They're second in passing yards right now. And Dax Parving's having a great year. Right now, first play, they went bunch to the left, nothing open, quarterback got hit. Second play, just a quick screen, but defense rallied and made a tackle immediately. Brings up a 3rd and 3.
Big-time third down here for the Camels on their home turf. 10:48, big-time third down. 3rd and 3 for Laramie. Shotgun set, his halfback 2 yards behind him in the shotgun. He gives it to him on a draw play. And did the ball come out?
Defense seems to think so.
Well, either way, I got it right back close to a first down, but I think he's going to be short.
Is that Boone Frood with the carry?
Boone Frood. Good call, buddy. Good memory and great phonetics. Way to sound it out. Boone Frood, who he saw a lot of touches. He was a big part of their offense a couple weeks ago, as he is each and every week, I'm sure. But as for the game we called, as they took on the Bolts of Thunder Basin, where they're out of town tonight, we're in town, and again, we're at Campbell County Camels home stadium here. And tonight's broadcast is brought to us by the Camels Booster Club. We have them to thank, so thank you very much. Also, do want to hit our legal ID here momentarily. 9:50 on the clock. Where are they at, Reese? The 36, 37?
Scoreboard says they're at the 37. QB sneak was successful on 4th and 1 last play to reset the downs.
So here they go. 1st and 10 from their own 37. They go with a draw from the shotgun set. So they're trying to keep the defense honest. Throw out a couple wide receivers, 2 wideouts, 2 twins to the right, a single slot to the left, but then just a handoff up the middle. So a gain of nothing. No, they got about a gain of 3 or 4. 2nd and 6 it brings up for Laramie as their junior quarterback is breaking the huddle. Boone Frood. Yeah, he's their junior running back and also their linebacker. Dude doesn't come off the field. Their quarterback, though, Dax Parvin, has a cannon. And they give it to Boone Frood, speaking of, and he leaps the Camels' front 7. No, he got over the defensive tackle and fell forward for maybe a yard. Some adjustments defensively. The Camels rocking their all black tonight as they're taking on, again, the Laramie plainsmen. As they're in town, they're wearing their maroon helmets with their all-white unis.
Campbell County in blackout uniforms, first time this season.
Is that right?
Yep.
We haven't seen an all-blackout before?
No, not this year. It's been purple every home game.
The Bolts, I think, have gone murdered out. Dax Parvin on the scramble with it from the shotgun set, and he gets lit up in the middle of the field. Man, that, if I could see, that's the one thing. The jerseys look great when they're wearing all black, but it's really hard to see their numbers.
Looked to be Tyler Rambo on the tackle.
Tyler Rambo all over it. Under his helmet, he's rocking a red either a red sweatband or a red bandana. Either way, that was very Rambo style. 7:39 on the clock. 6 yards from midfield for Laramie. And a big-time 4th down for them. 4th and 3. They break the huddle. Junior quarterback comes up. He's a shotgun set. And so they shift. And the offensive line just shifts. One side to the other side. Direct snap to Boone Frood. And he does get the first down, plus some. But there is a flag down and a penalty on the play. Stops the clock at 7 minutes, 12 seconds. 4th and 3 that was. And he did get enough for the first.
Illegal formation.
On the offense.
Yeah, when they decided to motion and flip their tackles.
And they sent too many people moving at the same time?
I guess. I think a lineman probably didn't get back onto the line of scrimmage before they snapped it.
Yeah. Yeah, you had a lot of movement there. That wasn't just, setting your, like a crack back, like a wide receiver in motion. They're literally the right tackle, the right guard, and the left tackle and the left guard, they just switched.
Yeah, caused confusion with the defense, have them maybe stand up a little bit, start looking, and then snap it, but they weren't ready themselves.
No, they weren't, and that sets up a 4th and 8 for them instead of a 4th and 3, and the punt team out on the field, and the punt's away. Just under 7 minutes on the clock. 6:52 and counting, and the punt fielded right around the 20-yard line, and the Camels offense will come onto the field tonight for their first time to see what they can do. Friday Night Lights, we are looking for a state championship run. Both Gillette squads have the pleasure and honor to be a part of the postseason. Again, the other squad out of town tonight. Where are they, Sheridan?
Cheyenne East.
Cheyenne East.
If both Gillette teams win tonight, they play each other next round.
That would be next week then, right?
Yes.
Where would be the compromise for the field?
It would be here.
Why here?
Because
the tiebreaker?
Campbell County's the 2 seed.
That's why they call him the best man in the business, I'm telling you. And he's got a cannon, and oh, my. So Coulter Lang, I believe, is taking a breather. Was that Coulter?
That was Drew Austin.
That was Drew Austin with a beautifully thrown ball. Had his wide receiver just on a go route, seam left to right on your radio dial. He was just right up. They didn't even. Did they even try to cover him?
I don't know if they did. He just ran past everybody. Would have been a one-play touchdown.
Yeah.
Hit him right in the hands, perfectly in stride, and Masteller uncharacteristically drops the ball.
Yeah, he's usually all over those, and no one's going to be harder on him than himself. So here they go. The Camels setting up, ball in the 34. 2nd and 10 for the Camels. Shotgun set, gives it to James Hahn. Halfback to the right. Ooh, and we have a little bit of a late tussle. I like it.
The starter, Lang, is out tonight with an ankle injury, so the sophomore backup, Drew Austin, is starting in his place tonight. This is his first start of the season.
This is technically his first start. Not his first snaps, but his first start, right?
Yeah,
he's seen some reps, yeah. And he's a good athlete, talented quarterback. And Coulter Lang, we weren't sure. Reese and I were talking just before the game started. We weren't sure if Coulter Lang was going to play. He is dressed, so don't be surprised if we see him come in for a drive or two. So Watson calls for it. Shotgun set. He goes for a screen and gets nothing. Nothing doing. 4th down and 5. I believe that pass was a gain of 2 yards. So the Camels, their first offensive possession, much like the first offensive possession for the Plainsmen of Laramie. So let's see if they can get something going here, kind of in no man's land. 4th and 4 from their own 40-yard line, going left to right on your radio dial. And the backup
QB punt.
Junior quarterback drops back from a shotgun set to about a 7-yard snap, and he punts it away. And it takes a favorable bounce for the Camels and gets down to just around the 20-yard line, the 21-yard line. That's where Laramie will take over for their second offensive possession. 5:18 on the clock, 0-0 here in the first week of the postseason. It's Wyoming high school football, 4A, Friday Night Lights action. And we'll have more action coming up just after this. Keep it right here.
Strands Lawn Care is more than a lawn service. We're on a mission to empower lives and enhance landscapes. Our team is committed to craftsmanship, consistency, and care, bringing out the best in every property we serve. Every blade, every detail, every visit. We care deeply about getting it right. Check us out.
So the Plainsmen take over, again, right around the 22-yard line. It was a punt that was favorable for the Camels, as it was just a QB direct snap for a punt, as Reese had called that. And, he came up to the line looking like they were going to maybe go with something, Reese, but no, they just punted it away. And the Plainsmen took over at the 22-yard line, 2nd and 10 for them. Dax Parvin, the junior quarterback, set up in the shotgun set, his halfback to the left of him. Ball on the left hash mark. He's got twins to the right, a slot down here, and he's looking him off. Oh, and he's scrambling. Dax Parvin, let's see. I see black jerseys all over the place, wrapping up a white jersey, and he goes down for a major loss. That's a big-time defensive stop for the Camels, that is, and that's going to be at least 3rd and 16, 17, 3rd and 18.
Looked to be Train Sukit and Jack Andella with the sack there.
Man, they were in there like Flynn. And, yeah, so the ball from the 22 gets spotted at the – can you see the ball, Reese? Oh, I see it. It's on the 16. So 3rd and 17 for the Plainsmen. 4.5 minutes and counting. Junior quarterback has twins to his left, twins to his right, his halfback to the left of him in the backfield. He calls for the snap and drops back. Here he's looking downfield. Don't be surprised if he goes for it. He's got a cannon, and there's a flag on the play, and he finds a deep out. Pass incomplete. Ref calls it incomplete, so I think the receiver, Reese, actually was able to hold on to it, but it was just out of bounds. But there was a flag on the play. Holding on the offense.
Penalty will be declined. Brings up another 3-and-out punt out of Laramie.
So another 3-and-out, their second offensive possession. And as my buddy Reese just said, they did. Declined it, and that's the smart move to make, because now it's 4th and 17 from their own 15-yard line. And they're giving the ball back after a quick 3 and out. See if these all murdered out. That's what the youngsters call black on black on black. Although the helmets aren't black. The helmets are burgundy, aren't they? Maroon.
Yeah, they're not fully black like the uniform, the jerseys are.
But it's still a sharp look. So the punt's away, caught, and it's fair catch caught in midfield. 4 minutes, 13 seconds on the clock as their second offensive possession for the Camels is upon us. 1st and 10, they'll take over right at midfield for the 49-yard line. More coming up on the Basin Radio Network, Friday Night Lights.
Listen up, folks. It's Kelly from TNT Guns and Ammo, where we've got more gear than a tackle box at a fishing convention. Oh, wait, we're not a fishing store. But whether you're prepping for hunting season or just like the smell of gunpowder in the morning, we've got you covered. Guns, ammo, reloading equipment, you bet. And don't forget your shooting range. It's open to the public and a perfect place to dial in before your big hunt. So grab your buddies, your boots, and your best aim and come see us today at TNT Guns and Ammo. We're 5 miles east of Wyandotte on Highway 51, and we're worth the drive.
Save. Right, Gillette. Today's KAML, right, Gillette. Today's hit music. 97.3 Camel FM. Oh my gosh.
The best station.
All the hits from yesterday and today.
Let's do it.
Okay, Camel FM.
So 1st and 15, 4 minutes, 9 seconds. PJ Nelson here with Reese Hagler. And we're looking at Friday Night Lights action, but we're into the postseason. I want to say week 11 just out of habit, but I know it's not week 11. It's technically week 10, isn't it?
Yeah, only 9 games in the regular season here.
Yeah, so for 4A, they all take on each other. A couple teams weren't so fortunate to get to make it to the postseason, but Gillette's 2 squads did, and that's where we're at tonight. Reese, they hand off to the left from a shotgun set, and we have a Laramie defensive lineman down. But for a 2nd and long, I think that was a solid gain. That was a good play call as they gained about 8 yards.
Now, that is wrong. It should be 2nd down now. It was 1st and 10 when they started the drive. They tried to come out in Wildcat, got a false start, got moved back to 1st and 15.
That's right.
Opened the drive with that run to the left by Hahn, gets some good yardage, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and about 6, I believe.
Yeah, good call, buddy. Way to catch that, too, because you're right. If they do take the penalty, they get to replay the down. So it was a 1st and not a 2nd and 15, but a 1st and 15, and now it's 2nd and 7, so a gain of 8. Ball being spotted at the 46-yard line of the plainsmen of Laramie as they've broken into Laramie territory with just under 4 minutes on the clock. That was number 73, I believe, Ralph. That went down. Matthew Shoot. No, that's on Campbell County. Matthew's on our team. Read that for me, partner.
Daxton, Mislin.
I need a magnifying glass. Gosh, I'm getting old. So Daxton was down in the field. He got off on his own volition, though, right?
Yeah, he wasn't down for too long. Got up fairly quickly.
So tough dude. Sits out of play. He'll be back onto the field, I'm sure. And here come the Camels offense. Shotgun set. Oh, and he's got his man right up the seam just like that. And a shoestring tackle, Reese. Other than that, that would have been 6 on the board. So the backup quarterback comes out. He's a gunslinger, buddy.
Oh, yeah. Future. He's about to be a future 2-year starter as he's only a sophomore right now.
Not a junior, a sophomore. My mistake.
That's just a trips to the right, solo receiver to the left, motion the running back out to the left. Spreads the defense out, seam right between everybody, runs past everyone.
And I don't think whether he had picked that before he snapped it or not, it didn't matter. It was the right read, it was the right call, and he was wide open up that left hash, and it was right on point. He found the seam on it and threw a beautiful ball. So shotgun set, and they'll hand it off. He tries to hit the B gap on the right side of the line, and he gets a gain. Hahn gets a 2-yard gain on the play. 2nd and 8, ball at the 11-yard line for these Campbell County Camels. Looking to strike first tonight with 2 minutes, 45 seconds on the clock here in the first quarter. And they are in the red zone. They're looking to strike first, and time keeps ticking. Shotgun set. Twins to the right. And his halfback to his left, and they call a false start. Flag down, plays dead.
That's going to be on James Hahn.
James Hahn went, he put him in motion, or did he just take off too soon?
Called it Mandela.
Well, we saw a couple players move, so you weren't wrong, buddy, because he was moving. So, either way, they'll lose 5 on that. 2nd and 14. Ball gets spotted back at the 17-yard line, still sitting in the red zone. And the sophomore quarterback comes in from the sideline with the play, ready to break the huddle to see if these Camels can't get some points on the board before the end of this first quarter. So, here they come.
Laramie switches to a too-high safety look, which is smart because they were in single high in the red zone, and you can't leave a 6'7" receiver in single coverage.
No, you got to be worried about that. But bobbled snap, dropped it, picked it back up, found an open man on a hitch off to the left and off to the far side of the field. And that was great. Did he get a late shot, though, in the backfield?
Looks to be in that area.
Was that a flag?
Oh, yeah, roughing the passer.
Yeah, man. So the snap was a little bad. I don't know. I couldn't necessarily tell if he bobbled it or if it was just a low shotgun snap. But he's got to come out for a play. So here comes the third-string quarterback, number 8.
That's Tate Reed.
Tate Reed seeing some action tonight in the postseason.
Starting safety on defense.
Does play Friday Night Lights football, just not on the offense, except for right now.
Was a backup running back until he broke a bone in his hand.
Tough dude. He was playing with a cast, wasn't he?
Yeah, he's had a club on until, I think, last week.
On his throwing hand?
Yeah.
Well, he got that sucker off, and he's ready to do some damage here because they direct snap to him, and he goes trying sneaking up the middle on a draw play. 150, 149, 148 left on the clock. What'd you think of that, Reese?
That was just the direct snap to Reed, just QB power to the left. D-line shot through there. He had to cut back towards the middle, and he didn't get much going.
Well, the starting safety makes his way back on. He didn't even take his gloves off. Got to give him credit. Good athletes are good athletes, man. You get them in where you can get them in. So he came in to help Drew Wasserman. He had to come out for a breather because he took a late shot, and he's okay. He calls for it. Shotgun set. Gives it to Hahn. Hahn hits the edge, and he's into the end zone. First score of the night. 6 points on the board for the Camels, just like that. Not that they didn't work for it. They certainly did. But that's their second offensive possession, and they just converted it into a touchdown.
Yeah, first drive. First play should have been a touchdown drop at a Masteller. Second drive, march down the field.
Had that shoestring. So, no points on the board. They take it back. There was a flag on the play called holding on the Camels. So, instead, they'll move them back 10 yards. And now we're looking at second and goal from the 14. So the sophomore backup quarterback looking very comfortable in the backfield. Under a minute, calls for the snap, finds his man over the middle, leads him a little too much. And I couldn't tell you, and it fall incomplete. Hit his tight end in the hands of as he it was just a drag across the middle.
Yeah, it's just a drag going left to right, and just a little far out in front of him, and he just couldn't keep a hold of it.
You know, a quarterback will lead his receivers the right way, you know, and if he sees something, or don't lay him out to dry either, you know, don't let him get cleaned up over the middle. And I believe he was just trying to lead his guy just a little bit too much, and so that ball fell incomplete after it hit the receiver's hands just a little bit. Stops the clock, though. 3rd and 15 from the 15. 49 seconds on the clock. Camels 0, the plainsmen 0, but the Camels looking to change that right now. And quarterback keeper, I don't know about that play call. So the clock continues to run. 40 seconds and counting. And here comes the special teams unit. Who's our kicker on this squad?
Carson Eyeshide. Multiple game winners this year already.
He's got quite the leg, man. Very talented kicker, talented athlete. Believes he also plays receiver, right?
He plays outside linebacker on defense.
On defense, linebacker. Oh, man, the kick's up and away. And it was good. He knew it was good. He had a confidence to his swag. He turned away. He kicked it. Didn't even bother to watch it go through the uprights because he knew it was good. Camels 3, Plainsmen 0. First team to strike were the Campbell County Camels. We'll be back with more on the Basin Radio Network. Friday Night Lights. It's the postseason. Keep it tuned right here. It's KAML. It's the Camel.
Strands Lawn Care is more than a lawn service. We're on a mission to empower lives and enhance landscapes. Our team is committed to craftsmanship, consistency, and care, bringing out the best in every property we serve. Every blade, every detail, every visit. We care deeply about getting it right. Check us out on our Facebook page, Strands Lawn Care, LLC, or call us at 307-682-LAWN. That's 307-682-5296. Strands Lawn Care, service with excellence.
Yep. So here we go. Hey, Reese, where's that smoke coming from, partner?
It's coming from a cannon in the back, right behind the back corner of the end zone.
Oh, that loud bang that we hear. That's a cannon.
Yeah, they shoot off a cannon every time they score.
Man, it would scare the camels away, wouldn't you think, if there was a camel here?
I think they're used to it by now.
Yeah. Oh, well, that's a good point. So the kick's away, and he's got quite the leg on him. The kick is caught and fielded at about the 4-yard line, and he brings it up. The Plainsman's kickoff returner gets about 6 yards on the return.
Noah Reese fields it and just has nowhere to go. Gets tackled immediately.
A swarming Camel defense. All you saw were black jerseys, dark helmets, because that's what you have tonight. Is you have like the all-white squad, wearing white jerseys, white pants with their lighter color red, maroon helmets. But you have the dark look with the black pants, black jerseys. They're looking sharp. They're looking sleek. You know who else has the all-black is the Bolts, too. They rock a solid all-black uniform.
Yeah, they go all-black with a silver helmet.
Silver helmet is sharp, but we're talking Camel football. They got the burgundy helmets and their defenses out there. Dax Parvin, the junior quarterback. Oh, buddy. Junior quarterback for the Plainsmen. Calls for it in a shotgun set for the final play of the first quarter. And it's a 15-yard pickup and a run play at that as he hands it off in the backfield. The junior quarterback to his halfback, and they get a first down. And we'll be back just after this. It's the Basin Radio Network, quarter 2 on the horizon. Keep it here. It's KAML, the Basin Radio Network.
Save locally at Trends Furniture.
They give a better deal on better quality. And sell at a better price. They give a better deal on better quality. So good, you gotta say them twice.
The Mattress Center at Trends Furniture is a place you can shop in peace. Our non-commissioned sales team is here to provide outstanding service to get you a better deal on a new mattress or adjustable base to help you feel rested and energized. Trends Furniture offers payment plans on major brands like Beauty Rest mattresses. To get the best prices and a great night's sleep tonight, visit locally owned Trends Furniture at 408 Highway.
Need a quick drink while you refuel? Let's check it out. Welcome to Food Mart, your convenience stop for fuel and food. Our employees don't just work here. They genuinely care about you and your needs. From perfect product to giving helpful advice, our team goes the extra mile every single day. Looking for something tasty? Check out our favorite and cold drinks. Experience quick and easy checkout. Let's get you on your way. Shell Food Mart, where you'll find great food.
Are you nervous?
Okay. And here we are, quarter 2 underway. Dax Parvin, junior quarterback for the Plainsmen. Shotgun set, calls the snap, gives it to his halfback in the backfield, runs to the short side. Reese just a generic run play to keep the defense honest, I guess. Gain of 2.
Outside zone to the right to Boone Fruit. Defense. Offensive line gets no push. Defense pushes him back into the running back. He gets nothing. Gain of 2, they say.
So the Camels defense, they tend to just basically go with a cover 2 or disguised cover 2, right?
Yeah, they sit in the 2 high safety shell pretty much the whole game.
The whole game. And it's good to have those guys. It's good to have that safety net, But at the same time, you're also, there are areas that can be weakened on your defense, and they whistle to play dead. 11:13 on the clock, 3-0 the Camels, and the refs saw something. So the wide receiver for the Plainsmen.
Is that Kirsch?
Yeah, I guess he did a hop, skip, and a jump as he got put in motion, and he ran by and hit every one of his linemen on their hips. And they said, hey, you can't do that. No, I'm just kidding. It was just it was just a movement. And I don't think he got set back to the line of scrimmage, as he's a wide receiver that was set in motion and need to come to a complete stop. And then you need to check with that referee. Am I good?
Isaac Kirsch with the false start. Had 2 touchdowns in the last game we had with Laramie against Thunder Basin.
Got to be careful. They got some weapons. Dax Parvin looking at him, and he gets his ball batted down by that big-time defensive end. He just puts his hands up like that, number 88.
Jack Andela, 6'8".
6'8" for 88, and he bats down a big-time third. Was that a third down, or that was the second down? But we have a big-time third down now for 3rd and 13 for the Plainsmen. Ball at the 32-yard line. Both squads with all 3 timeouts here in this second quarter. And we're already a minute and a half underway into the second quarter of this first week of the postseason 4A Wyoming High School football. Who are the defending state champs?
Sheridan, 4 years in a row, I believe.
4 years in a row. Well, it's time somebody takes them down. So here we go. The Plainsmen set up at their 32. Dax Parvin, he's going for it. He sees the man and doesn't have him. A bit of a miscommunication, or just his wide receiver got a little tangled up with some of the Camels DBs, and that was just good coverage by the Camels secondary. As you had the junior quarterback throwing into double coverage, thought maybe his man had a step on him, but he didn't, and he overthrew him by about 10 yards.
Looking deep left into the middle on a seam route to Weston Ennis.
He did a good job of looking off the one safety, but he didn't think about the other one, as he came back to the left side of the field along with the cornerback, as they were right with that receiver, number 17 for the Plainsmen. So their specialty at 17, back to punt for the Plainsmen, and he gets the punt away, takes a Plainsman bounce, and it's fielded at about the 25-yard line or so.
Fielded by Draven Vandam.
Draven Vandam, number 2 for the Camels, and he gets about 3, 4, 5 yards on the punt return. 10.5 on the clock. 10 minutes, 30 seconds. Camels up 3-0. 1st and 10 from their own 30-yard line. Plainsman defense, they're out, they're ready. And here comes the junior backup quarterback. He just looks like he's having fun, man. He's comfortable. I like it. He's got a groove to him. And so far, you're right. Those 2 tosses, what is going on?
By the time the offense gets set, then they decide to announce a penalty, 10-yard penalty. I think they said holding.
It's like somebody grabbed their microphone. I thought someone was like playing a prank, sitting in the stands, with the ref's mic. They literally blew the whistle for the new play to begin.
Forgot they had a flag out there.
Yeah.
After the penalty, it's 1st and 10 from the 20-yard line.
So they did. They tacked on a holding call penalty, so it's still 1st and 10. Instead from the 30, it's from the 20. So here we go. The Camels shotgun set. Drew Wasserman calls for it, gives it to his halfback. And he gets a gain of 6, gain of 7 for Drew Hahn.
Outside sweep to the left by Hahn. Sees a cutback lane inside the tackles. Gets back to the middle of the field and gets about 5 yards before he's ever touched. Then brought down.
James Hahn has a low center of gravity to him. That's a dude that if you're playing football against and he's coming at you, you're going to want to go low for sure, because he's about to truck you over.
5'8", 210.
Yeah, and here he can squat a semi-truck. 9:53 on the clock and counting. 3-0 Camels, and they're in a power eye look and a direct snap to and he found some pay dirt, and here he goes. He found an open hole in a seam, and he gets up to the sideline, and I give credit to the secondary because he passed every single level of the Plainsman defense. And number 10 for Laramie, he hunted him down, just that angle of pursuit. But Hahn he saw pay dirt. He saw a touchdown in his near future.
Lined up in a shotgun, running back to the right. QB and running back motion, one spot over to the left into a wildcat formation. Direct snap to Hahn. Run off the left tackle, cuts up, and again, he isn't touched until he's brought down.
And he's just a trap. That guard pulls, he comes off his hip, and he just had open on the short side of the field at that too, Reese, as you saw, buddy. That was a good play call. You know why? Because come to the postseason, if you haven't incorporated at least something new on offense and defense, then all the film that every other team is watching on you, they're going to have everything that so that was actually something for all the games we've seen them play this year. I have not seen that play call.
About halfway through the year, they started incorporating a direct snap to the running back just to run up the middle.
Yeah.
And now they've started as a regular setup, motion into a wildcat.
Right.
And
then you're
snap
not
it
sure
to
who the quarterback is or who the running back is. So Coulter Lang, yeah, he is dressed. He is out there. He's dying to be out there. It's unfortunate he couldn't be out there tonight, but he's got a headset on, so he's contributing how he can. But Reese was saying he tweaked something. What happened to him?
It's an ankle or a foot injury that happened last week in their win over Cheyenne East.
Well, he is suited up, and I'm sure he told Coach, he's like, if for any reason that I'm needed, please put me in, and that's why he's dressed tonight. So 9:40 on the clock for the Camels, and they are on the 33-yard line of and Drew Wasserman goes too far, too deep, too quick, but, man, does he have a good-looking arm. But it's fun to watch him throw a ball because when you have that type of throw, Coulter Lang, very similar throw, just a very nice, fluid, athletic throw, and it's all about finesse after that. You know, if you get good time in the pocket, you got good poise, you know, and just go through your mechanics. That was a beautifully tossed ball. It was just 40 yards down the field and just a little bit out of bounds.
They're going to connect on one of those eventually, I think, because Laramie's been running a lot of press coverage with their corners, which you can't do that on Ethan. He runs a 4.4 40-yard dash, and even when there's two high safeties.
Did you say 4.4?
Yeah.
Dude runs a 4.4.
Yeah, and even when there's been two high safeties, they're not keeping up with him either. He's had multiple open looks on just a go ball.
And when your quarterback knows how to go through his reads, he's going to see that guy wide open every time. 3-0 Camels, ball on the 33-yard line of the Plainsmen. Wasserman calls for the snap from the shotgun set, goes to his second level, and his pass intended for Andela, his big-time tight end, who almost had it. It was defended well. I don't think pass interference on that. I heard some grumbling from the stands, but no, I think that was just well, and also the ball was just a little bit out of reach. He got his hand on it, just couldn't hold on to it.
Out route to the tight end, just barely out of his reach, only gets his left hand on it, pops up in the air.
That's one of those quick hitch outs where, like, as soon as he turns, that ball should be there, you know, and I think Wasserman just kind of had just the slightest bit of a delay on the snap, or the ball didn't come when he said hike or what have you. Not that any quarterback says hike. I don't think they do. They say hit, or, you know, they say anything but. They say go.
Yeah, you don't hear much hike.
No one says hike ever, except in your backyard. Okay, hike the ball. 15 was looking. He was looking for it. Well, we know who brought the stopwatch tonight. The white hat has it, and he said delay of game. These young men delayed the game.
It's going to bring up a 3rd and 15 now.
3rd and 15. They move back from the 33-yard line of the Plainsmen to the 38-yard line. Both squads with all three timeouts. 9 minutes, 30 seconds on the clock. 3-0 Camels. And the junior quarterback heads in from the sideline as he conversates with his head coach, offensive coordinator, gets the play call, comes in, breaks the huddle, and here we go. Ball in the 38. Camels backup quarterback, the junior Wasserman, calls for it. Beautifully run play all around, from the line, from the blocking schemes to the routes that were run by the wide receivers to the quarterback and the right read, just a little bit ahead of his wide receiver on the inside route of what was it, going and out for Twins right?
They had I believe they had trips to the right, single receiver to the left. Laramie's backed off and they're in a too high safety look. They're scared of Masteller going deep, which that leaves the middle of the field wide open. And so then you counter that with a Draven Vandam crossing route right up the middle, and it was open. It just, again, a little too far.
Yeah, just the slightest bit. But the punting team on the field, and the snap is back, and he gets it about the 50, and he lets a high one go, and it takes a bounce that's in favor of the Plainsmen as it bounces down at the 5, rolls into the end zone, and we got a touchback. 9:16 on the clock. 3-0 Camels. It's the Basin Radio Network. It's week 1 of Friday Night Lights action. It's the playoffs, though. Wyoming 4A high school football. More coming up just after this. Keep it right here.
We're big this fall with BlackRock Advanced Medical Imaging. Our state-of-the-art X-ray and MRI scans deliver crystal clear results faster than a quarterback sneak. With timely scheduling, we'll get you in and out with ease. Trust our expert team to keep you in the game with precise, detailed images and compassionate care. Visit blackrock.com or call 682-8228 to schedule.
So, and that's it. He goes down hard. 1st and 10 for the Laramie Plainsmen as the punt went sailing into the end zone, bounced around the 4 or 5 yard line. That had some hang time, that punt. About a good 4 or 5 seconds.
Yeah, Gunner Strides can get a hold of it when he's punting.
I'm telling you, that was a good one as he fielded it from the 50. That was a 45-yard, beautifully pooched punt, and it just took that bounce right there at the end and gave him a touchback. Plainsmen going left to right on your radio dial. 8:45 on the clock. 3-0 Camels here. And again, 8:40 on the clock, second quarter. And the Plainsmen drew Dax Parvin, that is, the junior quarterback. He's under center, and he gives it to his tailback, and he just zips through the middle, and he picks up a first down. That's a quick hit play call right there.
Yes, quick run to the left, cuts up the middle, and good blocking created a hole for him, and it gets hit just after crossing the first down yard.
And not the biggest running back to be given the ball to, but he just kind of snuck right through there and got himself a gain of 8 on that 2nd and 8.
Elusiveness.
Yeah, that's exactly what it was, with a little bit of speed and just following his blockers. I think patience is probably it's so intense in the moment, I'd imagine. You just slow down and follow your blockers, you'll get some yardage. So they're back under center. Dax Parvin calls for it, gives it to his halfback. He hits the outside edge.
Went outside zone to the left.
That was your dude.
Boone Frood.
Boone Frood.
Had a little bit of an opening, and he ran into one of his own blockers, slowed him down, and gave the defense time to rally.
See, when you're not patient, you then let the play crumble. Boone Frood just needed to be a little more patient, let his blocker clear a path for him, and they'd be looking at something better than 2nd and 7. But, hey, it was a little bit of a gain. So Laramie breaks the huddle. 2nd and 7. Ball on their own 34-yard line. 7:14 on the clock and counting. They have trips to the right. Ball on the left hash. Shotgun set. Dax Parvin calls for the ball. And he's looking at his – he's got him on a go route.
Looking deep to the left again for Isaac Kirsch, which if you saw the Thunder Basin game, deep go on the left side of the field was a touchdown for him, just like that where he was open, just slightly overthrown. He lands hard, and he's still down. Well,
they studied their film then, and they obviously saw something, maybe a weakness in that part of the field or that type of – because that's the ball was snapped on the left hash, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So it doesn't have to be as far of a throw that it could have been, but with the trips to the right, far side of the field, you come back to the short side of the field, their wide receiver hobbling off. Hopefully he's all right. But Dax Parvin has plenty of arm for a throw like that. He put it on a rope, and it just sailed.
Yeah, receiver reached out for it just barely outside of his hands.
And that was the right. I mean, if you wanted to throw to that receiver, who wasn't, it wasn't triple coverage as it almost seemed like it looked like at the end of the play. As he got the ball on the line to him, he had to get it into that window. You know what I mean, Reese? And he had to do that with some speed on the ball, but that's also what got the ball to sail away from the wide receiver and went out of bounds. So here we go. Big time 3rd down. Shotgun set. He's not under center. Dax Parvin rolls out short side of the field. He keeps it, tucks it, and he gets, 2 yards? Maybe back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, he got like 1 maybe.
So a lot of pressure from the all blacked out unis of the Camels. They were in the backfield chasing down the junior quarterback. And that brings on the Plainsmen special team unit for the 3rd time tonight.
Vandam and Cohen Metler back to return.
And they're back at about the 35-yard line. And the ball snapped, kicked from the 20. And it's a fair catch right at the 30. 1st and 10 for the Camels. 6:45 on the clock. The Camels up 3-0. See if their offense can't add to that 3-0. And again, 6:45 on the clock in the second quarter. More football coming up just after this. It's the Basin Radio Network.
Strands Lawn Care is more than a lawn service. We're on a mission to empower lives and enhance landscapes. Our team is committed to craftsmanship, consistency, and care, bringing out the best in every property we serve. Every blade, every detail, every visit. We care deeply about getting it right. Check us out on our Facebook page, Strands Lawn Care, LLC. or call us at 307-682-LAWN. That's 307-682-5296. Strands Lawn Care, service with excellence.
And here we are. P.J. Nelson along with Reese Hagler. 6:45 on the clock in the second quarter. Camels going right to left on your radio dial. And Drew Wasson calls for it. Oh, man, he comes back. Wow. Throws into double coverage. I'll tell you what, that was probably the prettiest looking interception I've ever seen, though, dude.
Had Masteller left, running a deep post from left to right.
And he looked back. He looked at, but they had a good defense set up.
Yeah. Wasson was looking to his shorter routes on the sprint out to the right. Saw Masteller late and saw that he had like a couple steps on all the DBs. Tried to hitch and throw it deep, but he just underthrew it, couldn't get it there.
You know what? And he had more of an arm to throw. I think he just thought he put enough on it, and he didn't. It was the slightest bit underthrown, and that's what allowed that. Because he did have a couple steps on both those defensive backs, and that was a nice comeback as he led the entire defense with his eyes way off to the right. And then he comes back, stops, plants, has all the time in the world, and throws a 55-yard pass downfield. It just was intercepted. So here they go. Plainsmen take over from the 28-yard line on their own side of the field, going left to right. And the junior quarterback, is that what that was?
Yeah, he's under center and snap hit the ground.
So the exchange under center is bobbled, fumbled, and somebody fell on it in a white uniform, so they get to keep it. Second, they even got a yard on the fumble. So somebody fell on it and fell forward for 3 feet. 2nd and 9 for the Plainsmen. 6 minutes and 7 seconds on the clock as the clock continues to run. And 3-0 Camels. Trips to the right for the Plainsmen. Dax Parvin, junior quarterback, rolls out far side of the field. Oh, he's getting wrapped up. Oh, and he gets away. Comes back to the short side of the field. And he actually sneaks up, gets back to the... Did he step out? That ref caught him stepping out of bounds, so he did lose some yardage. But I'll tell you what, that was one athletic-looking play to turn something that was going to be about a 5 or 10-yard sack and a loss. Dax Parvin was putting on his dancing shoes.
Ran a sprint-out pass to the right, tried to block the edge with a couple people, and they just couldn't do it. The edge, he couldn't get around the edge, had to reverse field, had 2 people get their hands on him. He gets away and then reverses field all the way back to the left.
There are those plays for quarterbacks when they bootleg where you know this guy, this one defender or this defensive end or this outside linebacker is going to be coming at, like you just know because it's the way that the play's designed. And you're supposed to step up or or get rid of the ball before he gets to you. And what he ended up doing was just running back the other way and was actually tried to turn it into something, but unfortunately he stepped out of bounds. 3rd and 16. Plainsman. Here comes Dax Parvin. Finds his man on a deep out. Number 12 for the Plainsman. And that was a gain of... Was that not a gain?
It was a gain of like 4, I think. It was just a quick 5-yard curl route.
On the far side of the field.
Yeah.
So just a very far throw. A well-thrown ball. Found his man in stride, but just not much on the gain side of... let's talk about the yards in the black, not the yards in the red.
Not going to help you on a 3rd and 16.
No, not at all. That's the other thing. So here they go. Their special teams unit on the field to punt back to, what's he doing? He traveled. He was traveling. Did you see him travel?
Yeah.
He was not dribbling that ball. So number 17. Ennis, is that his name?
Weston
Ennis. That's right. He does have quite the leg on him as well. And he punts for the 4th time tonight, gives the ball back to the Camels. 3rd time?
This will be drive number 4, I
so
believe.
How many punts has he punted? Ennis was receiving the punt.
Ennis was the punter.
I thought you were saying he actually received the punt. But I said he's punted tonight probably 3 or 4 times.
Yeah, they have, I think 4, 3, I believe 3 and outs, and 1 drive they got a first down or 2.
Right on. Drew Wasson looking over the middle, has his man wide open, and he is to the house. Touchdown, Camels. That just like that. They come out. Drew Wasson was just waiting for it. He knew it was going to happen. Dude sits back there, is plenty tall as a sophomore to see down the field.
Yeah, again, too high safety look. They went to Vandam on that crossing route up the middle earlier, overthrew him. They went back to his same play, hits him in stride. Nobody's there to even come close to catching him. Touchdown, one play.
Beautifully, just a well-executed play all around as they were going right to left on your radio dial. And the backup quarterback is looking like a starter all day long. They're going to have a lot of fun with him starting for the next 2 seasons. That kid's going to do some damage to a lot of defenses in 4A. So, PAT, snap is back, hold is down, kick is up, and it's good. Camels 10, week 10, postseason, 4A, Wyoming High School football. Camels up on the Laramie Plainsmen, 10-0. And 4 minutes, 45 seconds left on the clock in the second quarter. We'll just keep it here.
That's what makes Campbell County hard to guard. Is their receiver room is really good. You can't run a single high safety. You have to have the middle of the field open because you can't just leave Ethan Masteller in single coverage. They're going to throw that bomb every time, and
right.
It's not going to go well. So you run a 2 high safety look so that you can bracket Masteller. Well, then
if you bracket him, then someone else is. But then
someone like Vandam or Dane Wasson, you run them up the middle of the field. They're wide open.
And that's exactly what he had. He had just a crossing, just a deep slant.
Yeah, just like a skinny post crossing out.
Yeah,
sort of like that.
Just riding right across the middle of the field, and he found him. Beautifully tossed in stride, caught it in motion, and that dude was to the house. That guy was fast too, the wide receiver.
Vandam can run.
Yeah, man, he had some jets on him. Turned on another gear. So, special teams on the field for the kickoff return after the touchdown, and here he goes, kicking from the 40, and he gets under it, a little bit shorter than what he usually kicks, and wow. 12 trying to get to the edge. He's running for his life.
Noah Reese with the long return.
Well done on his part. He about got tackled for a loss right away. Somebody grabbed him on the shoulder pads and threw him backwards. He just was able to stay on his feet. And when that happened, it gave him momentum to run the other direction, which actually gave him a decent kickoff return.
As the coverage is slowing down, and then all of a sudden he's taking off to the outside, to the right side of the field.
It was like the guy threw him backwards thinking he'd go down. And he just lucked out and stayed on his feet. So here they come. Going left to right on your radio dial. Shotgun set, his halfback 2 yards behind him. Dax Parvin also looking at trips to his left if you count his tight end. But his tight end stays home and they hand off to Boone Frood. And man, were they waiting for that. Great adjustment defensively because Boone Frood's been kind of just dicing up this defensive line not to say they've put together really any significant drives, but when it comes to every touch that he has, Boone Frood kind of just dances around these guys. So that was a nice stick-up play for that front 4 of the front 7 for the Camels defense as they were all through there. And
just
they were all over him.
Outside zone run to the left, and Carson Eyeshide, the kicker and outside linebacker, just flies in there, blows it up.
He's the outside linebacker.
Yeah.
Not so
6'4".
Man, and has one heck of a leg on him to be kicking the ball like he does.
He's a soccer player too.
How does he do that? They let him play both?
Yeah, they're not in the same season.
Oh, I thought they were.
No.
Well, I guess back in Cleveland they do it a little different because they are in the same season. And we actually had a PAT kicker on our team, but he only could play in non-conference games because he also played soccer. But it was at the same time. Anyway, so it's left to right on your radio dial. The Plainsmen trying to put their first scoring drive together of the night. 10-0. The Camels are leading the way right now with 3 minutes and 39 seconds on the clock left in the first half. 3rd and 7 for the Plainsmen of Laramie. Ball on the 41-yard line. Reese coming up at halftime. Reese also wants to give his best American Idol impression of Ryan Seacrest, he was telling me, or what you
were saying you wanted to do
Oh,
that.
yeah, you're right. Darn it. So Dax Parvin, junior quarterback, calls for the snap. He gets out of there. Great poise, and he puts on a juke, and he gets the first down. So for a quarterback like that is athletic enough to see the field like he does, but doesn't have the speed that you need, he did an all right job to get the job done. And he needed a first down from that 2nd and 7, or 3rd and 7 rather, and he got every bit of that. And so the ball on the 49-yard line, they're at midfield, 3 minutes and 19 seconds and counting on the clock. The Camels defense looking to the sideline, getting their defensive play call as they're waiting for the Laramie plainsmen to stop doing something so plain and maybe go for some gusto here. So 1st and 10 from midfield. Dax Parvin about 4 yards behind his center in a shotgun set. His halfback 3 yards behind him. He drops back. He looked down the middle of the field, and he's got his man. There's the punter, the punt returner, kickoff returner, and the wide receiver, number 17, Ennis.
Just like a seam crossing route over the middle again, and the QB with a great layered pass over the top of the linebackers.
Had to put finesse, have a nice touch on that.
Receiver airs out and goes up and gets it at the high point.
Yes, he did. And
perfect pass.
In stride, had some yards after the catch. It was beautifully thrown pass in, just as good looking of a catch. 2.5 minutes and counting on the clock. 10-0 Camels, but knocking at the door here momentarily will be the plainsmen if they can get about 9 yards, as they'll be into the red zone. So they hand off from a shotgun set, number 10, and he's bouncing around, hitting the circle button and spinning and juking and jiving. He gets up, and he's close to a first down. 2nd and 1, 2nd and 2. So gain of 8 yards.
Tyler Gale,
number 10 for the plainsmen. So 2 minutes. Got the 2-minute drill happening right now. 29-yard line, the ball being spotted at. Is it out on that left hash or midfield?
They've got it at midfield. I'd say left-centered.
Left-centered to the yeah, so not necessarily on the hash mark, but they're about midfield. 2nd and 2 for the plainsmen, and they got that set up again.
2 tight end set.
So a double tight, and they go with a handoff back to 10. Oh, and he gets wrapped up quick by the defensive end. But Eyeshot was all over it. Stayed home, contained, kept his man, wrapped him up, threw him down to the dirt. But that was enough for a first down, as it was 2nd and 2. So he gets a gain of about 4 or 5 yards. 90 seconds and counting left on the clock for this first half of this first week of the playoffs. Not week 11, but it is week 11. So if you hear me say week 11, just know I mean it's the playoffs. And if you're just joining us, PJ Nelson along with Reese Hagler, and we are live from Campbell County High School, and we're watching the Camels right now owning a shutout for their home field advantage for the postseason. 1 minute, 5 seconds, and counting on the clock. Did he get out of bounds?
Yes, he did.
So that will stop the clock at 1 minute and 3 seconds. 2nd and 7, but we have a black jersey down. So a defender for the Camels is on the ground. Hopefully it's nothing too bad. Hopefully it's just it's a cramp, got the wind knocked out of him, but what? They're running over to help him, and we'll run over here and take a break to pay some bills. We'll be back right after this. More coming up on the Basin Radio Network. It's 4A, Wyoming High School football. It's the playoffs. Keep it right here. More coming up.
Visiting the dentist? At Bighorn Dental Clinic, we understand, and we've got you covered with safe and effective IV sedation. Relax and let us take care of your smile while you stay calm and comfortable. Bighorn Dental Clinic. Professional service, personalized care.
Looking for a way to straighten your smile without the hassle of traditional braces? At Bighorn Dental Clinic, we're proud to offer Invisalign, the clear, comfortable, and effective solution to straightening your teeth. bighorndental.com.
Fall is here, and that means cooler weather, pumpkin spice, football, and stylish sweaters from Soulmates. Whether you're cheering at the game, watching from the comfort of your couch, or just out enjoying the change of colors, make sure you're dressed for the season with the latest fall fashions from Soulmates. Find your perfect look with warm, cozy styles that are just right for every event. Visit them at 222 South Gillette Avenue, downtown Gillette. Soulmates, where fall fashion kicks off and keeps you a step ahead all season long.
Looking for your...
So he is being helped off the field. You're my eyes and ears out here, partner. Reese, what do you see who that is?
It looks to be Tyler Rambo, I think.
So Rambo went down on the end of that play, as they didn't get much on that play. A gain of about 4 or 5 yards. Found himself on the short side of the field. And he was out of bounds. He wasn't even laying on the field. But that came towards the end of the play, at the tackle of the play, where the ball was whistled dead. He looks to be walking himself with a little bit of help from a coach, so hopefully he'll be okay.
Star senior inside linebacker had a near pick six last week, got tracked down at the 1 yard line.
So, is that right?
Yeah. 1 yard from a touchdown.
So here they go. Dax Parvin, the junior quarterback for the Plainsmen, with just over 60 seconds on the clock, gives it to Gale in the backfield, and he's sneaking his way through there, just like a little, staying close to the hips of his blockers and chopping, and he's close to a first down. So we'll see our first timeout of the game, as both teams did have all 3 timeouts, both squads, but now Laramie's taking their first timeout of the game, and we'll take a timeout as well. 54 seconds on the clock, 10-0 Camels, and we're just about to halftime. We'll see what happens coming up just after this. It's the Basin Radio Network.
Is more than a lawn service. We're on a mission to empower lives and enhance landscapes. We take pride in every project, big or small, because your outdoor space should be a source of joy and beauty. Every blade, every detail, every visit. We care deeply about getting it right. Check us out on our Facebook page, Strands Lawn Care, LLC, or call us at 307-682-LAWN. That's 307-682-5296. Strands Lawn Care, service with excellence.
So here we are. PJ Nelson along with Reese Hagler. KAML. Friday Night Lights. It's the postseason. 3rd and 1 from the 8-yard line. Knocking on the door is the Laramie Plainsmen. And they give it. Dax Parvin hands it to number 10. He gets himself a first down.
Tyler Gale again with the carry.
Number 10, Tyler Gale, the halfback for the Plainsmen.
Him and Boone Fruit have been a really good 1-2 punch this game so far.
Yep, when you got 2 running backs like that, you got to keep throwing them at them. So, shotgun set, they're going no huddle. And here goes goal line defense. Dax Parvin calls for it. He rolls out, bootlegs, pump fakes, gets wrapped up, and he's down. So he had the far side of the field, waited. Nobody, you would think your receivers would start to move or something,
Campbell County D-line's been winning this game so far. Their run defense has been pretty good for the most part. A couple chunk plays that have been like 10, 12-yard games, but for the most part, it's been runs around the line of scrimmage, and the pass rush has been getting home.
Well said, brother.
Parvin's been forced out of the pocket a lot.
You've got a keen eye for the football field, I'll tell you that much, and that's well said. And taking their second time out is, didn't he just say that it was... Oh, did he say Laramie was taking the timeout? Either way, their second timeout called. I thought he said it was the Camels. But either way, 26 seconds on the clock, middle of a timeout, not really sure what to do. Like, I want to like maybe close the window, but not close the window.
It's definitely going to be close to halftime.
These temperature swings are pretty fascinating in this part of the country.
It'll be
when it's like 40
82 to 2 degrees in a day.
I turn my air conditioner on during the day and my furnace on at night, Reese, and it's killing me, and it's making my wife livid. And so, you'll know soon enough that that's no good for PJ or Reese if his wife isn't happy.
I say you give it a week or two and the AC will never go back on.
That's what I'm hoping. Because, man, it does. It can heat up. It was 75 earlier in the week. And that same day it was 25 at night. Yeah, and I was like, I dig it. I do.
Drastic temperatures.
The wind would get to me when it comes to playing football and stuff. So you give a lot of credit to any of the special teams units. So here come the Plainsmen. 2nd and 5 from the 5. Is it a 2nd and goal or a 2nd and 5?
2nd and goal.
2nd and goal from the 5. He gives it to Gale, and he's wrapped up by about 6 all-black jerseys.
James Hahn gets there first and just drives him straight backwards.
You know what? The dude's intense. He loves getting the ball on offense when he trucks people over, and then on defense, he likes hitting people even more. It's the type of football player you like to have on the field, one that's not afraid to run into people. And when they want to also get the ball in the backfield and be a running back, that you're like, yeah, go for it.
Not traditionally a starter, but with Rambo going down a few plays ago, Hahn steps in. He's playing inside linebacker right now.
So he stepped over. He does play some defense, but he doesn't generally play there, right?
I'd say he's a linebacker if he goes in. He's just not a starter. this year, but
so game clock needs another second added to it. What were you saying, brother?
I'd say he's a linebacker if it gets in, but he's not traditionally a starter on defense this year. So he's a.
I've seen him come in. He comes in on some different nickel sets and whatnot, rover sets, or if they're throwing like a 4-3 or 3-4. Do they run a 3-4?
They like to sit in a 4-3 most of the game.
Yeah, the 4-3 is all I've seen a lot of, and that tends to be the go-to for anybody, especially if you're going to run a zone. That's the best way to cover the field.
Brings up a 3rd and goal from the 7-yard line with 16 seconds remaining as the score's 10-0 Campbell County.
In the first half, that is. But yeah, 16 seconds, man. That first half came and went, bro. Just like a blink of an eye. But 10 points were scored by the Camels. Let's see if they can tag him back. Oh, he finds a man in the flat, and there's a touchdown. So a nice play call, nice throw, nice, well-executed play. That was just a basic 3-step drop, shotgun set, far side of the field. Ball was snapped on the right hash. The quarterback, that's what they do in practice, buddy. Like, literally, you throw that quick out every single day, like all day. You get sick of doing it. You can do it with your eyes closed. You can do it in your sleep.
2 outside receivers on the left run in-breaking routes, and then you've got Ennis running a flat underneath them.
And
defense
nobody's
can't
there.
Follow him.
Yeah, there's not enough players, right?
Yeah, you can't. There's too much traffic to keep up, and then touchdown.
I mean, there could be, but then you'll have too many men on the field. So, yep, the touchdown seemed easy peasy as it was 2nd and 5, or 2nd and goal from the 5. They converted that into a touchdown and put 6 points on the board with just over 10 seconds on the clock. What happened to the PAT?
It was it no good?
I could have swore it was good, but the angle that the press box has of the goalposts, we can't trust that. I feel like it's like an illusion, like a David Blaine thing. He's going to live on that for 7.5 weeks. He's just going to lay across that bar in a block of ice. Is that an old joke? Do you know who David Blaine is?
I've heard the name, but
yeah,
no.
You're okay. You're a better man for not knowing it. So here come the all-black unis. Dudes are looking sharp. They're playing some sharp football, except their defense did just give up that touchdown, so much for the shutout, but that's quite all right because they are playing some solid, well-oiled postseason football.
I think they found something on their last drive. The offense might get going here starting the second half.
That quarterback knows what he's doing, and as long as he just keeps his reads right and puts the right touch on the ball, this postseason could be interesting.
Winner of this game plays the winner of the Thunder Basin and Cheyenne East game underway right now.
So you'll have a rematch of the Gillette get down for the gridiron. So the kick's away, they squib it, and they kick it right to a hands team that was waiting. Well coached. You just fall on the ball. So here comes the offense. So are they just going to take a knee or they're going to take a shot down the field? What do you think, Reese?
I bet they just run the ball or knee
Let
it.
this young quarterback just wing the ball, dude.
They're a little closer. I'd say they throw it. They've thrown some Hail Marys, but I think they're on the 25.
They're not in a desperate situation. I think they get the ball, too, when we come out after halftime.
Yeah.
Yes, they do, actually. So it'd be nice if they could, in 9.9 seconds before the halftime whistle blows, if they could get some points on the board. But I'm thinking they're just going to run it out here. And they do. Quarterback calls for the snap. Shotgun set, gives it to Hahn. Hahn gets about a 3 or 4 yard gain. Is 2 and 1 and 0. And we have one half in the books for 4A Wyoming high school football. And your score at halftime, 10 points for the home squad, the Campbell County Camels, as they are taking it to. I mean, the score doesn't reflect just kind of how lopsided this game actually really seems to be looking. And as Reese was just saying, I believe they did unlock something when they're seeing kind of what the adjustments that the squad's going to make at halftime and what the coaches are going to tell them. It'll be interesting to see kind of what kind of points they put on the board in the second half. But we'll have some marching band action, I'm sure, and more stats coming up. But we're going to take a break, pay some bills. It's the Basin Radio Network. The Camels, first half, 10 points. And the Laramie Plainsmen, 6 points as they head into the locker room. And we'll be back just after this. Keep it here.
The perfect commercial space? Are you considering selling? At SIG Group, we've got you covered. Visit us at 1211 South Douglas Highway, Suite 90 for personalized service and expert guidance. Whether you're buying, selling, or investing, our experienced team is here to make your real estate journey smooth, successful, and guide you every step of the way. Call us today at 307-670-9222 and let us help you find the perfect place to call home. Signature Real Estate Group, faith, family, and real estate.
Looking to control access to your property? Trust GateTech, your premier access control partner. With over 20 years of experience, GateTech offers custom-designed automated gates for sale or rent, backed by long-term service agreements. Whether it's industrial, commercial, or residential, we build systems that fit your needs and your budget. From simple remote entry to systems you can control from anywhere in the world, we've got you covered. Call 307-939-GATE or email gatetech@westernserviceswi.com.
At TCRI Energy Services, we know success starts with setting goals and working hard to reach them. That's why we're proud to support the athletes of Campbell County as they chase their dreams this season. Whether it's on the field or in the classroom, dedication and teamwork make all the difference. From all of us at TCRI Energy Services, good luck, athletes. Keep pushing forward, stay focused, and remember, every goal achieved is a step towards success.
Looking for exceptional dental care? Powder River Dental is here for you. We are a dedicated team that is committed to creating healthy, beautiful smiles. Whether it is a routine checkup, more involved dental treatments, Invisalign, or implants, our friendly professionals ensure you and your family leave with a smile. Visit us today and discover why Powder River Dental is a trusted choice in your community. Call us at 682-6655 or 682-6771 to schedule your appointment. Come visit the good guys and a gal where our patients are family.
Craving pizza, chicken, and all your favorites in one place? Round up the crew and head to Pizza Ranch. Dig into our legendary buffet. Fresh pizzas, crispy chicken, hearty sides, and our famous cactus bread.
Hooray!
After you fill your plate, hit the Fun Zone Arcade. Packed with games for all ages and loads of prizes. Great food, great fun, all in one place. That's the Pizza Ranch way. Pizza Ranch. Right on in. Saddle up. Eat well. 1000 West 2nd Street next to Thunder Base.
Fisher Sand and Gravel has you covered for all your projects from large to small, commercial and residential, with 2 locations, the State Line Quarry in Beulah and the Newcastle Quarry. Competitive pricing serving the area with over 50 years, with great product, knowledge, and service. Call them at 605-642-5760 and see them online at FisherIND.com.
Strands Lawn Care is more than a lawn service. We're on a mission to empower lives and enhance landscapes. We take pride in every project, big or small, because your outdoor space should be a source of joy and beauty. Every blade, every detail, every visit. We care deeply about getting it right. Check us out on our Facebook page, Strands Lawn Care, LLC, or call us at 307-682-LAWN. That's 307-682-5296. Strands Lawn Care, service with excellence.
Score big this fall with BlackRock Advanced Medical Imaging. Our state-of-the-art X-ray and MRI scans deliver crystal clear results faster than a quarterback sneak. With timely scheduling, we'll get you in and out with ease. Trust our expert team to keep you in the game with precise, detailed images and compassionate care. Visit blackrockmri.com or call 682-8228 to schedule your appointment today. BlackRock Advanced Medical Imaging, your health, our precision.
Strands Lawn Care is more than a lawn service. We're on a mission to empower lives and enhance landscapes. From weekly mowing to complete property care, our clients trust us because we treat every lawn like it's our own. Every blade, every detail, every visit. We care deeply about getting it right. Check us out on our Facebook page, Strands Lawn Care, LLC, or call us at 307-682-LAWN. That's 307-682-5296. Strands Lawn Care, service with excellence. Strands Lawn Care is more than a lawn service. We're on a mission to empower lives and enhance landscapes. Our team is committed to craftsmanship, consistency, and care, bringing out the best in every property we serve. Every blade, every detail, every visit. We care deeply about getting it right. Check us out on our Facebook page, Strands Lawn Care, LLC, or call us at 307-682-LAWN. That's 307-682-5296. Strands Lawn Care, service with excellence.
Listen up, folks, it's Kelly from TNT Guns and Ammo, where we've got more gear than a tackle box at a fishing convention. Oh wait, we're not a fishing store. But whether you're prepping for hunting season or just like the smell of gunpowder in the morning, we've got you covered. Guns, ammo, reloading equipment, you bet. And don't forget our shooting range. It's open to the public and a perfect place to dial in before your big hunt. So grab and your best aim and come see us today at TNT Guns and Ammo. We're 5 miles east of Wyandotte on Highway 51, and we're worth the drive.
Save locally at Trent's Furniture.
They give a better deal on better quality. And sell at a better price. They give a better deal on better quality. So good, you gotta say them twice.
The Mattress Center at Trent's Furniture is a place you can shop in peace. Our non-commissioned sales team is here to provide outstanding service to get you a better deal on a new mattress or adjustable base to help you feel rested and energized. Trent's Furniture offers payment plans on major brands like Beauty Rest mattresses. To get the best prices and a great night's sleep tonight, visit locally owned Trent's Furniture at 408 South Douglas Highway.
Need a quick snack or drink while you refuel? Let's check it out. Welcome to Shell Food Mart, your convenience stop for fuel and food. Our employees don't just work here. They genuinely care about you and your needs. From finding the perfect product to giving helpful advice, our team goes the extra mile every single day. Looking for something tasty? Check out our favorite snacks and cold drinks. Experience quick and easy checkout. Let's get you on your way. Shell Food Mart, where you'll find great food and
Are you nervous about visiting the dentist? At Bighorn Dental Clinic, we understand and we've got you covered with safe and effective IV sedation. Relax and let us take care of your smile while you stay calm and comfortable. Bighorn Dental Clinic, professional service, personalized care.
Looking for a way to straighten your smile without the hassle of traditional braces? At Bighorn Dental Clinic, we're proud to offer Invisalign, the clear, comfortable, and effective solution to straightening your teeth. BighornDental.com.
Fall is here, and that means cooler weather, pumpkin spice, football, and stylish sweaters from Soulmates. Whether you're cheering at the game, watching from the comfort of your couch, or just out enjoying the change of colors, make sure you're dressed for the season with the latest fall fashions from Soulmates. Find your perfect look with warm, cozy styles that are just right for every event. Visit them at 222 South Gillette Avenue, downtown Gillette. Soulmates, where fall fashion kicks off and keeps you a step ahead all season long.
Looking for your dream home or the perfect commercial space? Are you considering selling? At Signature Real Estate Group, we've got you covered. Visit us at 1211 South Douglas Highway, Suite 90 for personalized service and expert guidance. Whether you're buying, selling, or investing, our experienced team is here to make your real estate journey smooth, successful, and guide you every step of the way. Call us today at 307-670-9222 and let us help you find the perfect place to call home. Signature Real Estate Group, faith, family, and real.
Looking to control access to your property? Trust GateTech, your premier access control partner. With over 20 years of experience, GateTech offers custom design automated gates for sale or rent, backed by long-term service agreements. Whether it's industrial, commercial, or residential, we build systems that fit your needs and your budget. From simple remote entry to systems you can control from anywhere in the world, we've got you covered. Call 307-939-GATE or email gatetech@westernserviceswi.com.
At TCRI Energy Services, we know success starts with setting goals and working hard to reach them. That's why we're proud to support the athletes of Campbell County as they chase their dreams this season. Whether it's on the field or in the classroom, dedication and teamwork make all the difference. From all of us at TCRI Energy Services, good luck, athletes. Keep pushing forward, stay focused, and remember, every goal achieved is a step towards success.
Looking for exceptional dental care? Powder River Dental is here for you. We are a dedicated team that is committed to creating healthy, beautiful smiles. Whether it is a routine checkup, more involved dental treatments, Invisalign, or implants, our friendly professionals ensure you and your family leave with a smile. Visit us today and discover why Powder River Dental is a trusted choice in your community. Call us at 682-6655 or 682-6771 to schedule your appointment. Come visit the good guys and a gal where our patients are family.
Craving pizza, chicken, and all your favorites in one place? Round up the crew and head to Pizza Ranch. Dig into our legendary buffet, fresh pizzas, crispy chicken, hearty sides, and our famous cabbages spread.
Hooray!
After you fill your plate, hit the Fun Zone Arcade. Packed with games for all ages and loads of prizes. Great food, great fun, all in one place. That's the Pizza Ranch way. Pizza Ranch. Ride on in, saddle up, eat well. 1000 West 2nd Street next to Thunder.
Fisher Sand and Gravel has you covered for all your projects from large to small, commercial and residential, with 2 locations, the State Line Quarry in Beulah and the Newcastle Quarry. Competitive pricing serving the area with over 50 years, with great product, knowledge, and service. Call them at 605-642-5760 and see them online at FisherIND.com.
Strand's Lawn Care is more than a lawn service. We're on a mission to empower lives and enhance landscapes. We take pride in every project, big or small, because your outdoor space should be a source of joy and beauty. Every blade, every detail, every visit. We care deeply about getting it right. Check us out on our Facebook page, Strand's Lawn Care, LLC, or call us at 307-682-LAWN. That's 307-682-5296. Strand's Lawn Care, service with excellence.
Score big this fall with BlackRock Advanced Medical Imaging. Our state-of-the-art X-ray and MRI scans deliver crystal clear results faster than a quarterback sneak. With timely scheduling, we'll get you in and out with ease. Trust our expert team to keep you in the game with precise, detailed images and compassionate care. Visit blackrockmri.com or call 682-8228 to schedule your appointment today. BlackRock Advanced Medical Imaging, your health, our precision.
Strand's Lawn Care is more than a lawn service. We're on a mission to empower lives and enhance landscapes. From weekly mowing to complete property care, our clients trust us because we treat every lawn like it's our own. Every blade, every detail, every visit. We care deeply about getting it right. Check us out on our Facebook page, Strand's Lawn Care, LLC, or call us at 307-682-LAWN. That's 307-682-5296. Strand's Lawn Care, service with excellence. Strand's Lawn Care is more than a lawn service. We're on a mission to empower lives and enhance landscapes. Our team is committed to craftsmanship, consistency, and care, bringing out the best in every property we serve. Every blade, every detail, every visit. We care deeply about getting it right. Check us out on our Facebook page, Strand's Lawn Care, LLC, or call us at 307-682-LAWN. That's 307-682-5296. Strand's Lawn Care, service with excellence.
Listen up, folks. It's Kelly from TNT Guns and Ammo, where we've got more gear than a tackle box at a fishing convention. Oh, wait, we're not a fishing store. But whether you're prepping for hunting season or just like the smell of gunpowder in the morning, we've got you covered. Guns, ammo, reloading equipment, you bet. And don't forget the shooting range. It's open to the public and a perfect place to dial in before your big hunt. So grab your buddies, your boots, and your best aim and come see us today at TNT Guns and Ammo. We're 5 miles east of Wyandotte on Highway 51, and we're worth the...
Save locally at Trends Furniture.
They give a better deal on better quality and sell at a better price. They give a better deal on better quality. So good, you gotta say them twice.
The Mattress Center at Trends Furniture is a place you can shop in peace. Our non-commissioned sales team is here to provide outstanding service to get you a better deal on a new mattress or adjustable base to help you feel rested and energized. Trends Furniture offers payment plans on major brands like Beauty Rest mattresses. To get the best prices and a great night's sleep tonight, visit locally owned Trends Furniture at 408 South Douglas.
Need a quick snack or drink while you refuel? Let's check it out. Welcome to Shell Food Mart, your convenience stop for fuel and food. Our employees don't just work here. They genuinely care about your needs. From finding the perfect product to giving helpful advice, our team goes the extra mile every single day. Looking for something tasty? Check out our favorite snacks and cold drinks. Experience quick and easy checkout. Let's get you on your way. Shell Food Mart, where you'll find great food and service.
Are you nervous about visiting the dentist? At Bighorn Dental Clinic, we understand and we've got you covered with safe and effective IV sedation. Relax and let us take care of your smile while you stay calm and comfortable. Bighorn Dental Clinic, professional service, personalized care.
Looking for a way to straighten your smile without the hassle of traditional braces? At Bighorn Dental Clinic, we're proud to offer Invisalign, the clear, comfortable, and effective solution to straightening your teeth. BighornDental.com.
Fall is here, and that means cooler weather, pumpkin spice, football, and stylish sweaters from Soulmates. Whether you're cheering at the game, watching from the comfort of your couch, or just out enjoying the change of colors, make sure you're dressed for the season with the latest fall fashions from Soulmates. Find your perfect look with warm, cozy styles that are just right for every event. Visit them at 222 South Gillette Avenue, downtown Gillette. Soulmates, where fall fashion kicks off and keeps you a step ahead all season long.
Looking for your dream home or the perfect commercial space? Are you considering selling? At Signature Real Estate Group, we've got you covered. Visit us at 1211 South Douglas Highway, Suite 90 for personalized service and expert guidance. Whether you're buying, selling, or investing, our experienced team is here to make your real estate journey smooth, successful, and guide you every step of the way. Call us today at 307-670-9222 and let us help you find the perfect place to call home. Signature Real Estate Group, faith, family, and real.
Looking to control access to your property? Trust GateTech, your premier access control partner. With over 20 years of experience, GateTech offers custom designed automated gates for sale or rent, backed by long-term service agreements. Whether it's industrial, commercial, or residential, we build systems that fit your needs and your budget. From simple remote entry to systems you can control from anywhere in the world, we've got you covered. Call 307-939-GATE or email gatetech@westernserviceswi.com.
At TCRI Energy Services, we know success starts with setting goals and working hard to reach them. That's why we're proud to support the athletes of Campbell County as they chase their dreams this season. Whether it's on the field or in the classroom, dedication and teamwork make all the difference. From all of us at TCRI Energy Services, good luck, athletes. Keep pushing forward, stay focused, and remember, every goal achieved is a step towards success.
Looking for exceptional dental care? Powder River Dental is here for you. We are a dedicated team that is committed to creating healthy, beautiful smiles. Whether it is a routine checkup, more involved dental treatments, Invisalign, or implants, our friendly professionals ensure you and your family leave with a smile. Visit us today and discover why Powder River Dental is a trusted choice in your community. Call us at 682-6655 or 682-6771 to schedule your appointment. Come visit the good guys and a gal where our patients are family.
Welcome back to Campbell County Stadium as we open up the second half. Campbell County is set to receive as they lead 10-6 right now in this ball game. As the last time they had the ball, they went 80 yards, one-play touchdown on a crossing route up the middle to Draven Vandam. And Laramie responded with a long touchdown drive with 10 seconds left in the half, but missed their extra points to make it 10-6. Campbell County lead in the first round of the playoffs here. As here we go with the kickoff out of Weston Ennis, deep to Campbell County. Here we go. It's a short kick, and it was muffed. Laramie got it. Laramie thinks they got it, and they do as the ref rules it. Surprise onside kick out of Laramie, and Campbell County cannot recover. Makes the defense have to rush it onto the field, and Laramie now, with all the momentum coming off a touchdown drive, and they get the ball to start the second half with the onside kick. Laramie's in a good spot now. They're down 4. They would like to be down 3, but a missed extra point. As here comes Laramie in their shotgun set, trips to the wide side and the left side of the field, as they have Ennis as a tight end on the line of scrimmage. Snap, and to Frood, who gets cut by the legs and gets a gain of about 2 or 3. Frood lines up directly behind the QB, QB turns to his left, direct hand right up the middle, and just nowhere really going. Gets hit in the feet, and he goes down a gain of 2, maybe 3 yards after the first play of the second half. Campbell County so far, they've been pretty decent on defense. Run defense has been pretty good so far, other than that last drive. Pass rush has been getting home. There's been a lot of scrambling. And now they go to Gale up the middle, and nothing going again. D-line gets a great push, and he just gets stood up at the line of scrimmage to bring up a 3rd and long to open up this drive. 2 runs up the middle out of Laramie. Dax Parvin's the 2nd leading passer in the state right now. So, you know he can air it out. You have to respect that on a 3rd and 7 right here as we pass a minute into the half. Campbell County's been liking to sit in a cover 2 shell. So, and they've had a couple chances throwing the ball deep, especially to Isaac Kirsch, but they just haven't really connected. Hahn is mugging up to the line of scrimmage, showing blitz out of Campbell County. He bails, and he's under pressure, and Carson Eyeshide has him wrapped up, and it doesn't have to take him down as the ref blows the whistle, and it's a big sack for Campbell County to force a 3 and out of the Laramie to bail out the kickoff coverage team and give the ball to the Campbell County offense to start this half. 2 run plays out of Laramie, and then they try to pass it. Carson Eyeshide just gets a great pass rush off the right side edge and just immediately blows it up. Parvin has nowhere to go. And it's going to bring up a 4th and 13 punt out of the Laramie Plainsmen. If you look to about the 19-yard line, you have Cohen Metler and Draven Vandam back to return this punt. Standing by the hash marks. And it is fielded and dropped, but then taken by Cohen Metler. Runs backwards and gets tackled at about the, marked at, I believe, the 16-yard line, which is where sophomore and backup QB Drew Lawson will start this second half. Coulter Lang out with an ankle/foot injury from their win against Cheyenne East last week, which brings up the first career start out of Drew Lawson, who has 1 passing touchdown so far today. Could have had another one, had an open, deep shot to Ethan Masteller on their first play of the game and couldn't connect. So it could easily be 17-6 right now, but it's not. 10-6, got trips to the right in the wide side of the field for Campbell County. Solo receiver to the left, it's Masteller. 3-step drop, quick fire out to Masteller. And the ref calls it incomplete. Just a quick, out route, corner route to Masteller on the sideline. Got his hands on it, but I believe he was out of bounds when he caught it. Brings up a 2nd and 10 for the Campbell County Camels. So they come out with 2 receivers to the right, 1 receiver to the left, and a tight H-back on the left as well. I believe is Andela. Low snap. Wasson keeps it. I believe it was going to be a handoff to Hahn, but the play is blown up. And Wasson gets a first down, move the chains. Just a low snap, kind of blows up the timing of the handoff. Can't give it to Hahn, so he just takes it up the middle instead and gets about 11, 12 yards to pick up a first down as we have a Laramie Plainsman defender down on the field back near the line of scrimmage on the last play. As the training staff comes out to visit him, and we will take a timeout. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Strands Lawn Care is more than a lawn service. We're on a mission to empower lives and enhance landscapes. Our team is committed to craftsmanship, consistency, and care, bringing out the best in every property we serve. Every blade, every detail, every visit. We care deeply about getting it right. Check us out on our Facebook page, Strands Lawn Care, LLC, or call us at 307-682-LAWN. That's 307-682-5296. Strands Lawn Care, service with excellence.
Welcome back to Gillette, Wyoming, Campbell County Stadium. As we are in Week 10 of this 4A football season, first round of the playoffs, we have a 2 versus 7 matchup as Campbell County, the home team, the 2 seed, 8-1 on the year, against the Laramie Plainsmen, who are 3-6. 4-point lead for Campbell County right now, early in the second half. A counter to Hahn, going to the left on the outside. He's got room to run. Picks up, looks to be about 6 yards. Great run to start the set of chains off right here. Bringing up a really second and manageable, staying ahead of the sticks, which is what you love to see if you're the Campbell County Camels right now. Passing dominant offense. They don't run the ball that often. I know that was a part of their game plan coming in, is to get the run more involved. That's a great start right there. Hahn's had a couple of good carries. He had a really good run in the first half on a wildcat snap to him where he broke it for about 30 or 40 yards just on a off the tackle run. But that's been their only like chunk play so far running the ball. We have 2 receivers to the right, 2 receivers to the left, close to the line, is close to the tackles. Quick out route looking for Vandam, and just too far outside. Had a bench concept on the wide side of the field, Masteller and Vandam. Quick out by Vandam, and Wasson just throws it too far. Can't get to it. Brings up a 3rd down and 3 now after the incompletion. Laramie's been early in the game. They tried to see if they could sit in like a press coverage look, and Masteller was beating them over the top. They're lucky that they weren't able to actually complete any of them, but it scared them enough that they backed out of it for a while. But if you're watching this on YouTube, you can see that the DBs are pressed up again. You got a 2-high safety look. Weak side corner bails, and they give it to Hahn on 3rd and 3 going to the left, and he just slips and falls down in the backfield. It's going to bring up a 4th and 5 or 6, and that's going to be a 3-and-out for Campbell County, and they're going to have to punt. As out comes Gunnar Streitz and the punt team to punt this back to Laramie. Weston Ennis, the Laramie punter, back to return the punt. Streitz standing on the 12-yard line, calls for the snap. Snap floats to him, almost blocked, kicks the ball up really high in the air. And it really good bounce for Campbell County. Bounces like 15, 20 yards all the way back to the 30-yard line for Laramie, where with 8 minutes remaining in the third quarter, that's where they will start this drive, trailing 10-6. We'll be back in 30 seconds after this commercial.
Strands Lawn Care is more than a lawn service. We're on a mission to empower lives and enhance landscapes. From weekly mowing to complete property care, our clients trust us because we treat every lawn like it's our own. Every blade, every detail, every visit. We care deeply about getting it right. Check us out on our Facebook page, Strands Lawn Care, LLC, or call us at 307-682-LAWN. That's 307-682.
Welcome back. Here we go. Laramie on 1st and 10. It's a QB keeper. 2 receivers to both sides. And Parvin just keeps it, runs up the middle, then bounces out to the left side. Outside the tackle. Defense has a pursuit on him, and they push him out after a couple yards. Based off the 6, it's going to be about 4 or 5 yard gain. Bring up 2nd down and 6 for Laramie. Parvin's had a couple QB runs, but those have mostly just been scrambles. Pressure gets to him. He takes off. He's gotten a couple first downs actually scrambling. That's about the first time they've run just a QB run right off the bat to start the play. Campbell County, their run defense has been not the best this year. There's been some games they've given up chunk plays on the run. So far they've been pretty decent this game. We've got back to their 2 tight end set, receiver on each side. Jet sweep to Noah Reese going left to right, and he gets outside of everybody, gets a first down, takes off, crosses midfield. It looks to be as the corner on that side. Look to maybe be Carson Percyfield. No, he's out. Is that Vandam? No. Suke is over there to push him out of bounds. And it's a first down on the jet sweep. They went a tight end to each side, running back directly behind the QB. They've run that formation a lot. Noah Reese starts on the left side, jet sweep to him going right. Gets around everybody, gets outside the corner, gets about 15 yards for a first down as he's marked at the 45-yard line. Here they come now, wide, 2 receivers to the left in the far side of the field. Frood behind the QB, run to him, up the middle, then bounces it to the right, gets around everybody before he's finally hit after 15 yards by, I believe, Tate Reed. Black jerseys far away. You can't see their numbers very well, but that's another first down. Back-to-back chunk plays by the Laramie Plainsmen as their offense looks to be moving the ball really well right now, which they weren't able to do in the first half, but whatever their adjustments were at halftime, it's working as they've now crossed to the Campbell County 42-yard line. 1st and 10, 7:42 remaining. 2 receivers to the left, close, 2 tight ends, and then 2 receivers to the right on the short side. Back to Frood, and then just a run up the middle, and he gashes them again. Just a turn to the left, hand running towards the left tackle, cut up the middle between the center and the guard, and just, again, linebackers aren't able to get him, and he has to be tackled by the secondary again, as that's another first down run on first down. 3 straight plays of 10-plus yard runs, as the normally passing Laramie plainsmen are keeping it on the ground, and it's working right now, gashing the Campbell County defense. Campbell County's going to have to crowd the line of scrimmage a little more. As they look to do, linebackers walk up towards the line of scrimmage. Tight formation out of Laramie. Just turn, and they give it up the middle to Fruit again. Gain of about 1 before he's hit. Spins off of him, hits his own lineman, and is getting tackled by 4 Campbell County defenders to bring up a second and about 8. Zero passes so far this drive out of Parvin, and he hasn't needed to. They're averaging 10-plus yards per carry right now.
But a drive that they're putting together for sure. Dax Parvin breaks the huddle. Here they come. Trips to the right. Shotgun set. The junior quarterback calls for it. And it's a bootleg play action. He rolls out, overthrows his first read. And those are the ones in practice you just got to hit.
Yeah, they come out in another tight formation. They've got tight ends out there. Fake to run to the left. They've been gashing him. Defense is worried about it. Bootleg. No one's even close to him. Has all day to throw, and he has Noah Reese in the flats open. Then he just overthrows him.
Great play action, too, as I thought he actually did hand the ball off. But then he had all that room as he had the far side of the field to take off to. Overthrows his first read, and so now we have a 3rd down and 8 from the 24-yard line of the Campbell County Camels, trying to maintain their lead. And a big-time 3rd down for the Camels. Here they go.
Trips to the right now. Fruit to the right as well.
And we got a blown dead play. Delay a game against Laramie, so that 3rd down just got a little bit worse and a little bit further away from the end zone. 3rd and 13, ball now at the 29-yard line.
Going to actually have to force Laramie to throw it deep for the first time in this possession.
You know, and it's not like that's all that much of a test, as they got a quarterback that can throw the ball down the field. It's just a matter of finding a receiver that can hold on to the ball.
And the fact they haven't had to in a while, they've just been comfortable sitting there just running the ball all over Campbell County right now.
Yep. So trips to the right, and Dax Parvin, he gets it, drops back, flag, and there's going to be a hold, and he gets cleaned up at the end. Could be a penalty on that. Yeah, they're going to call not roughing the passer, but just that would just be a headshot, right?
There was a hold in the backfield and a hit, illegal hit by Campbell County.
And he's getting up, and he's a little bit angry as he took a shot. Dax Parvin takes his helmet off as he makes his way to the sideline. Yeah, he did. He lost his footing. He did slip, but at the same time, he got wrapped up by a swarming defense by the Camels. Personal foul.
Illegal chop block by the offense.
So wait, that offset penalty. What was the call against the Camels then?
They called a targeting or something like of that nature, I believe. Unnecessary roughness. But a chop block's also, I believe, a 15-yard penalty, so they just offset.
2 15-yard penalties on the same play.
So it's just going to be a redo of 3rd and 13.
Yep, that's all it is. It's a wash. They were moot penalties. So the backup quarterback in for the plainsmen.
Close to field goal range here.
They bring Dax Parvin back onto the field as he went out just for a play. Did he go out for a play? Not even.
He did not. He went out on his own power, though, so he didn't have to stay out. Trainers didn't have to come out onto the field.
Reese Hagler all over it, buddy. The best color commentator in the business. He should be sitting next to Bob Euchre. But that's baseball.
Refs blow it dead before it has a chance to get going.
Go figure. That's what these refs love to do. They're just like, oh, you guys are trying to enjoy a football game and play a football game? Nope. Watch this yellow flag. puts the
Now we're
kibosh on
ready.
everything. So here we go. Shotgun set. Twins to the right. Lone slot to the left. Ball middle of the field in between the hash marks. It's a handoff pitch. Wow, what a great defensive swarming play by the Camels. Man, they are hungry.
Just absolutely blown up. Cass Olson shoots into the backfield first, hits Weston Ennis, who gets the ball first, makes him pitch it before he wants to. And then the edge on that side, he pitches it. They took a play out of the Lions playbook. They've ran that play a couple times, hand it to one running back, and then they run a speed option.
Yep.
And then he has to pitch it before he wants to, and it was not open. Gets blown up for a loss of...
Yeah, he was met in the backfield, lost at least 4 yards, 3 yards. So fourth and 16. They're punting from about midfield, and it's a slight pooch punt that doesn't really go anywhere, and it goes out of bounds. So he kicked it. He caught the snap of a 15, 17-yard punter snap back at about the 45-yard line of the Camels, and he kicked it about 20 yards. So that's where the Camels offense will come onto the field and take over with just under 5.5 minutes left on the clock in this third quarter. 10-6, the Camels up on the plainsmen of Laramie.
Campbell County was set to receive this half, but Laramie with a surprise onside kick and recovers. Started with the ball.
You know, that's a gutsy call, but I mean, hey, it's win or go home. So you got to go big or go home.
But unfortunately for their sake, they did nothing with the ball and just ended up punting.
Or for the Camels' sake, that is. So here comes, that's their third-string quarterback that's in. Oh, no, that's Wasson?
That is, in fact, Drew Wasson.
See, the dark uniform, I thought I was looking at number 8. The 1 and the 5 looks like an 8.
Yeah, his 5 is kind of scrunched together right now.
And they're sharp-looking uniforms. They are. They're just, for my awful eyes, I can't even tell what the jersey number is. I can tell that number 2 is bringing the play onto the field. And you're going to tell me that's number 8, aren't you?
No, that's number 2.
Okay, good. So they break the huddle. Here come the Camels. Ball, 2nd and 10 at the 22-yard line of the Camels. Shotgun set. Ball on the left hash mark, going left to right on your radio dial. They've got a far slot to the right, and they're going screen. Wow, what a nice toss. Wasson catches his tight end on a quick screen, on just out of bubble screen. The tight end stayed home. What did he do, Reese?
Just a quick he runs straight to the flats, just flat out to the right,
That's
lined up as like an H-back right there. Wasson puts some touch on it, so it goes
Perfect
over the
touch.
linebacker's hands, catches it, turns upfield. Great blocking by Masteller, and he gets a first down.
That's why when they practice it in practice, that's what they're going for, too, is for when those ends come in and, kind of contain you as on the offense. He wove that pass right between the arms of a pretty big defensive end and a defensive tackle who made their way into the backfield. But now we've got a first down, 1st and 10 for the Camels. And here they come. Shotgun set, halfback to the right of him. He gives it to his halfback. And Hahn gets it, and he gets back to the line of scrimmage and will take a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 from the 41-yard line.
D-line met Hahn in the backfield about 3 yards back. He was able to get away from a couple of them before getting hit 1 yard past the line of scrimmage.
If you're and Reese, you're absolutely right. That's a common play and offensive scheme that they run. So if they've watched any film on these guys, which I'm sure they have, that's a play they're waiting for. So the shotgun set, they have 2 tight ends. It trips to the left, far side of the field. He finds a hitch, and he goes backwards, though. But he gets it, gains it back, and so forward progress would have given him about a 5-yard gain on the pass, but the wide receiver took off, went back a little bit, tried to hit it to the outside edge, and just gets back to about where he caught it. So we have a 3rd down and a gain of, 3 on that pass?
Yeah, quick. They ran trips to the left. Middle receiver just ran a quick hitch, turns and throws it to him quickly.
Yep. And so, I mean, that quick hitch, those 2 inside routes kept the DBs in, and that far side route was a go.
It was a Wasson to Wasson brother connection.
Is that right?
Yeah, Drew Wasson to Dane Wasson on the hitch. Flip the formation to the right this time, stay on the wide side of the field.
Man, that's such favoritism. I'm just kidding.
Oh.
See, that's how good Wasson is. He knows what's open before the plays. He's like Pistol Pete on the basketball floor.
Drilled his brother in the head.
That's what he gets for dropping his last for making his last pass go backwards. Who's the older brother?
Dane is. Dane's the senior.
Dane's the senior. Dane was just running a quick, but that was a tight end pop.
That was just a seam route up the middle, just like earlier in the game when they hit, who was that, Vandam?
He
on
was
a
wide
big game.
open.
Again, ran the same play, and this time Watson's open, didn't turn his head to look for the ball, and ball just hit him in the helmet.
Special teams onto the field, and the punt unit was onto the field, and the punt is away, and that was quite the punt, man. I'll tell you, I don't know if some wind helped out with that, but that ball sailed as he kicked it from about the 30-yard line, and we have a late flag down after the play. It's probably going to be a late hit, unnecessary roughness, or necessary roughness. Depends on if you like that movie or not. So here comes the plainsmen of Laramie as their offense comes onto the field, trying to make up for a 4-point deficit to these Campbell County Camels, who are playing host to the plainsmen, who just can't seem to get much going. They did right at the end of the first half, of course. They had that open flat pass, and it was quick into the end zone, but that's what should happen when you're sitting down in the red zone for, 2 sets of downs.
There was an unnecessary roughness on Campbell County, so the ball gets moved up 15 yards.
Oh, and I thought Campbell County was celebrating, but I guess,
They were celebrating the tackle.
Yeah, and so they called that, unsportsmanlike conduct?
I think they just called unnecessary roughness.
Okay.
And they just didn't realize.
So shotgun set, and Dr. Freud Boone tries to hit the outside edge, has the far side of the field from a shotgun set. He was to the left of his quarterback. His quarterback gives it to him, and he does have some speed. He's got some athleticism, that running back. He just couldn't get to the edge fast enough, and not to take anything away, or you got to give credit where credit's due, and the Camels defense is doing a fine job of staying all over Dr. Freudian Boone.
Outside run to the left, and he had room. It looked like he was going to go for a lot of yards, and Gunner Strikes, the safety, just comes flying down 100 miles an hour and just takes him out.
Loves it. Those are guys on defense that you just want out there. They just love running at people and hitting people. You got to dig it. Dax Parvin jumps for a high snap and a shotgun set. Man, black uniforms all over this team. So at halftime, both teams' coaches, you could put money on it, Reese, that they're in there hyping them up, saying, this is it. We better come out and play. One of us has to win, one of us has to lose. And they come out, both teams highly motivated, and it looks like the coaching staff for the Camels did a fine job at halftime, because Laramie's not playing like any better than they were in the first half. And fired up is the team wearing all black.
Shotgun run. Fruit was on the right, going to the left A-gap, and linebackers Tyler Rambo and Train Suke just fly in there and stuff him right at the line of scrimmage, going absolutely nowhere.
And if you heard the PA announcer, big time 3rd down, 3rd and 8 for the Camels defense, and Dax Parvin gets it and shot. Oh, wow. He extends the play as he takes off far side of the field from a shotgun set. He rolls out to the right, and that's exactly what an athletic quarterback that has some speed to his feet, as he extended that play, had time for his receiver to break out from was he just on a quick out, and then he went out and up.
Yeah, just a little speed out, sprint out to the right, like the 4th or 5th time Laramie's run that play. And A.J. Sidorius was just open in the flat. He hits him. He turns upfield. There's no one there in front of him. He gets a first down on
That's
3rd
right.
down.
Turned and went right up the sideline and had some yards after the catch. So now they're right before midfield. 47-yard line, 1st and 10. 1:15 on the clock. Direct snap to Dax Parvin, and we have a flag thrown on the play. And you would think it's going to be a hold.
Just a direct snap and a QB power to the right. But a holding on the offense is going to back him up to 1st and 20.
And that was a lot of congestion right there in the middle. I can't imagine that you were really seeing a blatant hold, because when it's like that, Reese, you watch a ton of football. These guys are holding most plays, especially at even the higher levels, college, professional. They could call holding literally every play if they wanted to.
A run going to an outside direction, though, linemen have to get going.
They have to get on that outside.
It's easier to see them.
Yep.
Try to.
Though their hands are, it's like damned if they do, damned if they don't type of a thing, and all they're trying to do is keep contain.
Get your hands outside of your frame, and the refs see you get a hold of that jersey there, trying to get the right leveraging.
Without grabbing it.
Yeah.
Without holding on to it. So get up under the shoulder pads if they can. Well, it's easy to call that as a hold, and that's exactly what it was. So 1st and 20 for the plainsmen, with the most exciting name in football. I'm just teasing, but come on. So Dax Parvin, junior quarterback, calls for it. Man, I'll tell you what. This defense is fired up. They want to stay on the field if they can. And another flag comes from the side judge.
After the play penalty.
So the play's blown dead. Another stellar defensive play by the Camels. They're just swarming all over the place. Coach is down there yelling. He's saying, get away from the sideline.
That's defensive coordinator out there on the field with his headset off to tell everybody what they're doing wrong.
So what are they walking off here?
They called I didn't even see them call anything, but it was something happened. Campbell County got upset and they threw a flag on them, and it was a 15-yard penalty.
Well, the defensive coordinator for the Camels was not happy, incredibly livid. He made a personnel change over it and sent in a different safety. So, mental errors, it can happen. It's freezing cold. You got some nerves going. It is the first round of the playoffs, 4A, Wyoming high school football. And here we go. They're into Camels territory, and Dax Parvin calls for it, gives it to Freudy and Boone. Boone is one heck of a running back. That's a talented kid right there.
Great runner inside the tackles. They're just using those outside zones, getting inside the tackle, and he's had – and if they over-pursue, he's had really good cutback lanes, and second half he's been running it really well.
Got great vision of the field, and he's got just good athleticism to cut in between where all that congestion is. So we got some movement, some
quarter.
Oh, it's the end of the third quarter already? And all of the players are holding their hands up for some reason.
Holding up fours.
What does that mean?
Fourth quarter.
Oh. They don't – oh. That's what they're doing? As if the scoreboard doesn't tell us, or the loud horn.
It's just another reminder.
I'm being facetious. I know. I'm just kidding. They're like, hey, it's like letting an infielder telling his outfielders, like, 2 down, everybody, 2 down. And they're like, we know there's only 3 outs in an inning. So yeah, the fourth quarter coming up. It's the Basin Radio Network.
Strands Lawn Care is more than a lawn service. We're on a mission to empower lives and enhance landscapes. Our team is committed to craftsmanship, consistency, and care, bringing out the best in every property we serve. Every blade, every detail, every visit. We care deeply about getting it right. Check us out on our Facebook page, Strands Lawn Care, LLC, or call us at 307-682-LAWN. That's 307-682-5296. Strands Lawn Care, service with excellence.
Listen up, folks. It's Kelly from TNT Guns and Ammo, where we've got more gear than a tackle box at a fishing convention. Oh, wait, we're not a fishing store. But whether you're prepping for hunting season or just like the smell of gunpowder in the morning, we've got you covered. Guns, ammo, reloading equipment, you bet. And don't forget our shooting range. It's open to the public and a perfect place to dial in before your big hunt. So grab your buddies, your boots, and your best aim and come.
Live from the Fisher Sand and Gravel Sports booth, PJ Nelson along with Reese Hagler, and we're in fourth quarter football for this first week of the postseason, 4A, Wyoming Friday Night Lights action. Campbell County Camels playing host to the Laramie plainsmen, who are attempting to cut this 4-point lead that the Camels have on them. And, they had their chance. And now they've switched, obviously, at the end of the third quarter. Now they're going the other direction, so now they're going left to right on your radio dial. But a fired-up Camels defense is going to make it really hard to get anything going on this side of the field.
Linebackers right now are getting to the sidelines fast. They are flying around. All the outside misdirection plays that Laramie's trying to run just aren't working because they can't get around the edge right now.
Yeah, it's about who wants it more. Then you can tell which team knows if you don't win, you go home. And so certainly the Camels are playing more like it seems right now. But here comes Dax Parvin, the junior quarterback, another delay of game call. So these are mental errors and mental mistakes and yardage you just can't afford. Like right now at this point in this juncture of the game, it's the fourth quarter, 11 minutes on the clock. You're down 4. You're into Camels territory. It's 3rd and 5. And now with that, it's now 3rd and 10. So, yeah, they'll replay third down, but they're backed up closer to midfield. The ball placed at the 43-yard line.
If you're Campbell County, you got to watch for the sprint out right now. That's been their go-to third down play, especially in 3rd and long.
They have a bunch trips right with a lone slot, short side of the field. going left to right. He looks him off, and he comes back over here to a flat and throws a low ball, and it's caught. But now we're looking at a 4th and 5.
Yeah, they had a bunch to the right, and the outside receivers ran quick out, and defense gave that to him, and so he took it. But
why not?
He had to slide to catch it,
right.
So just no chance to turn up after catching the ball, and now it's back to where you would have been on 3rd down for 4th down.
That's exactly right, buddy. And I mean that's the mental errors, the mistakes, those penalty yards. They'll come back to bite you. It's a game of inches. It's a game of one play after another. And those 5 yards really hurt them right here. We're about to find out as it's 4th and 6, 10:25 on the clock. Dax Parvin, the junior quarterback for the Laramie Plainsmen, calls for the snap, and he drops back. He looks off. He goes for his release man. No, he releases, and he goes downfield, finds his man wide open, comes back from a deep hitch, a deep out, or unless he was on a go route, Reese, he came back. That's what a smart receiver does. Sees the play fall apart, the quarterback trying to extend the play, and he comes running back for the ball.
Yeah, they had 2 receivers of both sides in a stack out wide by the sidelines. Weston Ennis is just going deep. Parvin doesn't see anything he likes, scrambles out to the left, and Ennis just comes flying back down the sideline, and he floats it to him.
It was just good, just basically good intuition communication between a quarterback and a receiver that have been playing together probably all season or probably for years if they grew up together.
And nobody on the defense picked him up as he went back down towards the line of scrimmage.
No, and they had a good defensive set up where they had good coverage, they had a good prevent on, and it just didn't prevent that, probably the biggest 4th down conversion for the Laramie Plainsmen all season. Dax Parvin under center for 1st and 10, gives it to his halfback on a reverse pivot, and he goes out and gets through the B gap to the right side of the line, picks up a yard. Is that what he said?
Yeah, it's just a run up the middle, and just, again, the run defense is being really good right now. Just stuffed him.
I can understand keeping a defense honest, but when you're running right up the middle on a team that is handling the middle with ease, it's one of those things that you would just think maybe we run a sweep this time, or maybe we just throw the ball because we have a quarterback that can throw the ball. So here they come, trips to the right. Ball in between the hash marks. Dax Parvin, play action, rolls out, bootlegs. He's looking down the field, has his man, catches it, and he's hit. So he does find his man, number 4, wide receiver, Sidorius. Dax Parvin finds his wide out, and that's another 1st down as they'll move the sticks. 8:44 on the clock. This is looking like they're going to be knocking on the door here momentarily.
Again, just rolling out to the right. Those sprint out, roll out plays have been working really well. Throws on the sideline. Campbell County's not guarding them.
Well, and there's not much you can do when your quarterback has some legs to him and can extend the play, like how that receiver came running back for the ball on a 30-yard pass down the sideline. So he's got that same wide out that's far out there. Ball on the right hash. They're going left to right on your radio dial. Dax Parvin in the shotgun set. Gives it to his halfback on an RPO. And it was number 5. It was Boone. Freud Boone. So 2nd and goal from the 5. And Boone, I wouldn't be surprised if they go right back to him or if they try to hit that flat again like they did with their first touchdown at the end of the first half.
Yep. The same area of the field they're trying to – last time power running with Fruit, it didn't really work. And then they just ran like a rub with some receivers and like a trip set last time, and defense couldn't cover it.
Well, then they want to keep the same formation, keep them guessing. They have twins to the right, short side of the field. He's got his halfback behind him, and he gives it to him, and he's getting through there. And he's really close to a touchdown. And I believe the Laramie Plainsmen just took the lead. 4th quarter, 7:44 on the clock. 10-6 was the score. Now it's 10-12 as the Camels just lost their lead, but don't count them out. Plenty of time left on the clock, plenty of football to be played. And given how that was a strong defensive set, too, from the team in all black tonight.
Yeah.
But it's one of those things, though. That's how the game goes.
They hit him 2 or 3 yards short of the end zone, and offense just pushed their way into the end zone.
Got to wrap them. Snaps back. Hold is down, kick is up, and it's good. So down by a field goal is your Campbell County Camels, but their offense is kind of hitting on all cylinders, or about to start to be, and we're about to witness it as they've got their backup quarterback starting tonight. Coulter Lang had to sit out. He did stay dressed, though. He's on the sideline keeping his team amped up as much as he can, as much as he wishes he was out there, though. That's a kind of a bummer, you know. No one's taking that harder than he probably is. But he's got to root his team on and root his backup quarterback on, and his backup quarterback's doing a fine job. That kid can throw the ball like no other. So let's see what he can do here as their special teams takes the field, the kick return, and who's back to receive?
We've got Draven Vandam and Cohen Metler.
So these guys, quick as can be, they both have gears that are above the gears of the other players and can get some speed going if you kick it to them. This kicker's known to do a lot of squib kicks from what I've seen. And careful from the onside kick.
Campbell County's not unfamiliar with this trailing late in the game. They have 3 game-winning drives this year with 2 game-winning field goals at a Carson Eyeshide and a game-winning touchdown right at the end of the game against Natrona County earlier this year.
Darn Skippy, buddy. Man, you are like a steel trap. An impressive mind. So, yeah, 3 come from behind wins. They know what it's like to play fourth quarter football. There's a squib kick from – and he does. He fields it. He catches it at the 15, and he takes it up for another about 10 or 15 yards. And the far more aggressive team tonight that's been blatantly obvious is the team in all black, is the home team, the Campbell County Camels. They're just hungry, man. They want this.
The offense has just been they've had a lot of chances to have big plays, and they just can't figure it out.
I'm
just
really
can't quite connect.
Impressed with that quarterback. It's probably unfortunate that he hasn't had as many reps with that starting lineup as much as you would like, to get as comfortable. Reps in practice are nice, but in the game setting is when it really matters. But he's getting his reps in now, and so here we go. Shotgun set, ball at the 34-yard line, sends his man in motion on a jet sweep. He gives it to him. And he's got, so Vandam gets hit. He gets taken down pretty quickly, but he does get a gain of about 7. 2nd and 3, ball being the 42-yard line. So almost to midfield. Here they go. Their offense trying to snap and hit them back. Got to tag them back. They're down by a field goal. 10 for the Campbell County Camels. 13 for the plainsmen of Laramie. Their defense trying to hold them up here. 7 minutes and counting on the clock. And here comes the team in all black. The backup quarterback calls for it. Low snap, falls on it. So you got a cold night. You got dew, a wet ball, and a low snap, and now you have a wasted play.
That's the 3rd or 4th time it's been a low snap that's thrown off their play.
And believe it or not, the athleticism of the quarterback is that he's picked them up off the ground and completed pass plays after that or turned them into a positive yard gain. But that one there is a lost play. So now we have a 3rd and 9. They lose some yardage. They're back to the original line of scrimmage just about. 3rd and 9 for the Campbell County Camels. And here they come. Twins to the right. And they have twins to the left with a slot. And his running back to his left and a shotgun set. He calls for it, and he goes to his flat, finds his man, and he's got a first down and more. And he's in to plainsman territory, Laramie territory. Their defense, they looked at first, I thought they had great coverage all around, but then the flat on the far side of the field is always a go-to. It's almost cheating.
Clutch play by Wasson and Andela there. Andela runs a 9-yard out to get to the sticks. Wasson turns and just hits him. Perfect timing as he breaks. He beats the flat defenders out to the sideline, catches it, turns upfield, gets a first down.
Yep, and some yards after the catch, and here they go. They're now into the Laramie territory, 48-yard line, 49-yard line, 1st and 10 for the Camels. Twins to the left. No, trips to the left. The slot trips. Yep, a bunched up trips, and he's got his man releasing his halfback release to the flat, but he goes over the middle, and he gets another first down. Are they going to move the sticks? No, he's just shy of a first down. That's a gain of about 9.
Just a little sit-down snag route over the middle, Wasson to Wasson connection, catch, turns.
Wasson to Wasson. Is that what that was?
Yes, it was. And linebackers are bailing right now, and he throws it short, turns around, and just gets vertical up the field, north and south, and gets 9 yards.
They were doing that in their backyard all growing up, and so it's that much easier even on Friday nights, even when it's the postseason. So the little brother finds his big brother, second for a gain of 9, 2nd and 1. Ball on the 39-yard line of the plainsmen. Here they go. Trips to the left. And he gives it to his Han. Han's right up the middle, and he has a first down and more. So.
And this is when James Hahn plays the best every game is
when it's
close
game
late
time.
In the fourth quarter. Defense is tired. All of a sudden, they start giving it to their super strong, powerful running back. No one wants to tackle him.
Nope. And the dude just he's like an Energizer bunny. He just does not stop.
Just run power runs, one after another. And so far this season, that has been what's helped them go get game-winning drives is they just chew the whole clock out, give it to James Hahn. He pushes forward. No one's hitting him and just knocking him backwards.
He's a coach's dream. You can see how well it works out. The running back coach teaching you chop, 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 don't stop. He's the textbook running back, and he's good at it. And he's now blocking for his quarterback on a keeper on a sweep, and Wasson's going to lose yards. I don't like the play call there, as it gets the defense fired up for Laramie because they feel like they just put something really good together, and they did. Their defense did swarm the quarterback, but just not the smartest play call. But you are chewing up some clock, but you are down a field goal, so it's about getting points on the board.
That's a play call for Coulter Lang usually.
Yeah,
that's a go-to.
Yeah, and his speed, he is that dual threat quarterback, so you got to watch his arm and his speed. Wasson, got to watch his arm and his speed. A little bit.
Just not as much as Coulter Lang.
No, but the trade-off is his arm. Lone back is the quarterback. He's got trips to the right. Oh, and he fumbled. So he was going to throw the ball. He got wrapped up by defensive end of Laramie as they put pressure on, and they recovered a fumble from, he was, where's the tuck rule when you need it?
Dax Beetleman just flies off the edge, and right as Wasson is unloading, moving his arm, trying to throw it, Beetleman just hits him, and the ball just ends up in his chest because that's just where he hit him, and then he goes down and keeps it.
And it's not like he has it tucked like a running back. He's holding it to throw it.
He's got it back behind his head.
Yeah, so it's that easy to just reach over his shoulder and knock a ball out, And so that's rough. So let's see what this defense can do. They've been hungry all game. They're swarming all over the place. Let's see if they can do it one more time for the offense to get back out there.
Got just under 4 minutes left. 3 timeouts for Campbell County. You got to stay strong here and get a stop if you want to get this ball back.
Yeah, both sides do have all 3 timeouts, but we have a flag on the play. And the ref said he just wanted to throw a flag. He felt left out.
I believe that was on Boone Frood.
Boone Frood, number 5, the running back for the Laramie Plainsmen. What was he moving?
I don't know exactly what it was just, I think, a false start.
So they did call the play dead. So false start and some motion from the team in white. And that moves them back 5 yards. Let's redo first down. 1st and 15. 3:54 on the clock. Clock is not running. Not yet. But here we go. Dax Parvin calls for it, hands it off to his halfback. Man, he takes some shots when he goes right up those A-B gaps, when he goes right up the middle like that. And so Dax Parvin gives it to Boone Frood, and he falls forward, and he gets back about 3 of the yards that they lost from the 5-yard penalty.
Hand off to the right side and the short side of the field. Cass Olsen, outside linebacker with just a long arm, holds the edge right there, makes him cut back in.
Yep.
And then Vandum cleans up the tackle.
With a strong running back, though, it's always, 2-3 yards, you can just keep chipping away at it, and all they want to do right now is chew up the clock.
That's where that 5-yard penalty is going to help Campbell County right here. You can't just get a couple-yard runs 3 times and end up in a first down.
This is crunch time. Big-time plays. This is where, this is how you get remembered, as they say.
Campbell County uses their first of 3 timeouts.
So P.J. Nelson along with my right-hand man, the man in the pinstripe suit. It's a super expensive suit. That's all I know. And he is a wealth of information and knowledge. Reese, you do a fine job, brother. You're going to have a great broadcast career. But I'll tell you what, right now, your home team, the team you root for because you're a student at this school, the pressure's on right now. Are you nervous?
A little bit. The run defense has got to be strong here. They've been
solid.
Inconsistent. Sometimes can't get anything going. They're flying around. Sometimes they're getting gashed for long runs.
Well, this Boone Frood, he's got no problem running into congestion, but yeah, I guess you're right. The edges are a lot stronger than the internal side of that defense and that front 7. Oh, Frood's getting caught up, wrapped in the backfield. He keeps chopping but goes down, and he loses yards. 3:40 and counting on the clock, and I think a timeout was called. So great defensive stand right there. We have a big-time 3rd down coming up for false start. What happened first? They're lucky nobody got hurt.
Penalties decline. Brings up a 3rd and 13.
Third
Second
and
time they've run that play. They start with Weston Ennis in the backfield, so you've got 2 backs, one on each side of the quarterback. You motion him behind into like a bubble. You can throw like a little bubble screen going out.
Well, they want you to think that.
Yeah, but both times they hand it to Boone Fruit, and both times it's been blown up. This time, again, Cass Olsen in the backfield just gets to him first and shuts it down.
And they do it on the short side of the field, which makes it even that much harder to get some, yardage gain. And, I mean, who was the other back in the backfield?
Weston Ennis, the receiver.
By comparison, I mean, who are you really going to give the ball to in the backfield?
Yeah, you're giving it to Boone Fruit going inside the tackles way before you're giving it to the receiver.
That's right, who's half the size of that running back. So, I mean, yeah, it's some trickery. It does keep a defense guessing a little bit, but they were waiting for it. And 3 minutes, 40 seconds on the clock, trying to get this ball back into the hands of the men in black.
Looks like a RPO look when they run that, but I don't think they're even thinking about throwing it. Like, they're not even
No,
looking.
they're trying to chew it up. They
just
want them to use their timeouts.
Make you think it might go that way.
Mm-hmm.
As Campbell County is down to 1 timeout now.
So, yeah, 1 timeout for them, and all 3 timeouts remain for the Laramie Plainsmen. And here they come in, both squads from their respective sidelines. No huddles, right to the line of scrimmage, and here we go. 3:40 on the clock. 10-13. The Camels down 3, looking to get the ball back. This is a big 3rd down. Dax Parvin drops back, looking downfield. He steps up in the pocket. He takes off. He tucks it, and he tosses it out of bounds, and it's incomplete, and we have a 4th down. So his incomplete pass keeps the clock stopped.
Preserves
a timeout for the Camels to hold on to 1 timeout that they have left, and we have a 4th and 16. Ball to 31. They're going to be snapping that, 16, 17 yards back. This punter, Weston Ennis. He has a rugby-style, soccer-style kick. He can actually get a hold of the ball pretty well, but it is a cold, cold night, and that ball will hurt your foot like
Feels
no
like
other.
A rock.
Dude, it stings like a son of a gun. And here he goes. His punt's away. He does get a hold of it, and a fair catch caught at the 37-yard line. Or 32-yard line, and a penalty, another flag.
Did they hit him after he fair caught it?
I think they might have said something. They might have said, nice catch. They could have just been complimenting him, Like, hey, great fair catch. And he threw a penalty, but chances are that's not what happened, Reese.
Yeah, I'm going to say they didn't say that.
He was like, very good fair catch. Well done. Oh.
That was a football.
Leave it to refs to show you the most unathletic way to throw a football. No disrespect. We respect our refs. We appreciate that they're here calling high school football, the best in the state of Wyoming. We get it. But at the same time, that was the worst throw I've ever seen a ref throw a football in my life. I'm pretty sure it just went straight up in the air. He was trying to get it to the ball boy on the sideline, and now a lucky fan is going home with it.
15-yard penalty on Laramie, but they don't
Golly,
what it was.
That is a mental mistake like no other. 1st and 10 for the Camels from midfield. Oh, and Hans wrapped up in the backfield. Just hold on to the ball. Let this backup quarterback, Coach, you got to let this starting quarterback throw the ball.
This is normally James Hahn time late in the 4th quarter, and Laramie knows it, and they sold out on the run.
And if they know it, then, it's time you switch something up. If you go into the postseason with nothing new on the offense or defensive side of the ball, then you're not prepared for the postseason. You got to be throwing things that they won't find in film. So here he goes. He finds his screen, and there he goes. Hahn on the fly, gets more, and he threw that dude. Threw him. What is that, an R2 button? I don't know what joystick you would use, but he just threw that dude off of him, and he got yards after the catch, and he's making it a 3rd and short for the Camels as they're now into plainsman territory.
You had a linebacker covering James Hahn. Campbell County recognizes they motion him out pre-snap, just shuffle out there, get him going first, get him momentum.
Mm-hmm.
And he
gets
perfectly. To be going horizontally as the ball is snapped, turns into a wheel route,
dude, and
just beats him to the sideline. Great ball by Wasson, catches it in stride and gets.
And then he's a wrecking ball with the ball. It's like who wants to step in front of him. So here they go, 3rd and short. Shotgun set, trips to the left, ball in the right hash, going right to left on your radio dial. Quarterback keeper, he goes right up the gut, and he gets the 1st down. He gets met right there at the line of scrimmage, but he gets it. Wow, what a big-time 1st down. That's forward progress. That moves the sticks.
Gets a first down by about 2 yards. QB power just right up the middle. Defense was loaded the box. They weren't even guarding the receivers. They were ready for a run, and it didn't matter.
And check them out. They're going no huddle. They want to catch him off guard. They caught me off guard. He sends his back out of motion, out of the backfield. Quick slant, finds his guy underneath. Oh, and he's out yards after the catch, down to the 20, 25, 15, 10. He's inside the 10 to the 5.
Won't go
it
down.
takes 4 white jerseys to bring down that man. Wow.
Like I said, last play they load the box up the middle, and they have trips to the left. They don't, go out there and put people on them. And Garth's play caller realizes that. Next play, they go back into the James Hahn motion to a wheel route. Just a quick dump off to Vandam right at the line of scrimmage, and no one's there to tackle him. He takes off, and then he
Vandam had the eye of the tiger for that yards after the catch, too.
Drops his shoulder and takes about 7 Laramie defenders with him, won't go down, ends up in the red zone.
Not kidding either. That was one athletic play as he carried 3 or 4 white jerseys down inside the 10-yard line, and we have a 1st and goal for the Camels from the 6. 1st and 6. The sophomore quarterback in the shotgun set. His running back to the right. He's got
back to the Wildcat motion.
Oh, Wildcat motion. His big guy in the backfield. He gives it to Hahn. Hahn's right up the middle, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Camels. They just took the lead back with just over 90 seconds on the clock.
There's that winning clutch experience. You're down late in the game. They know how to drive down the field and go get points when they need them.
Man, and that Camel sound does kind of bug you now and then, but that one felt really good. Man, that was something else.
To go back into the motion, the QB and Hahn to the left into a Wildcat, and then you just snap it to him, and he takes off up the middle, and then nobody's stopping him.
That puts some pressure onto the team in white. So here's the PAT. Snap is back. Hold is down. Kick is up, and it is good. So Carson Ishad just made the game out of reach for a field goal. They need a touchdown. So Campbell County Camels just took their lead back. We've got a barn burner. What's
Play
the
the game right
definition
now, Draven Vandam just taking everybody with him for 40 yards, getting them to the 6-yard line.
I could only hope there was a photographer down there getting some good shots of that, because that was probably one of the more stellar plays that we've gotten to see all season long.
Just looked like a pinball. Just every defender bounced right off of him.
And he wasn't going down, man. 4 white jerseys it took to get him down at the 6-yard line. And then they hand it off to Hahn there, and he finishes off it and seals the deal. So 17-13. What did he just update us on what?
No, he was just talking about this game.
17-13, 1:37 on the clock. Here come the special teams units.
So minute 30 left, 3 timeouts for Laramie, but they need a touchdown.
They do need a touchdown. That PAT did put that it makes a field goal moot. There's no sense in kicking a field goal.
Campbell County has one of the best pass defenses in the state. They're top 3 in passing defense.
Yeah, it took them a few weeks to give up a passing touchdown, didn't it?
Yeah, we were on that call. I believe it was the Trona game, week 3 or week 4.
Yeah, you were angry with me all day, I remember. So here we go. They're kicking off 17-13, 1:37 on the clock. Ishad kicks away, and he's got it squibbed down to about the 5, and it's fielded at the 5, and he brings it out, and he's going to get, oh my goodness. He goes for the edge. And the kicker is down there.
Kicker's a starter on defense.
Dude, he is all over the place. So not only does he kick the ball off, he then sprints down the field and hunts that dude down on an angle pursuit, and he gets maybe 6 yards. He runs 40 yards sideways and 3 yards forwards. So 1 minute, 30 seconds on the clock, and you've got a defensive stand that they're about to put together. I imagine the excitement right now for them is pretty palpable. And you have, how far do they have to go for a scoring drive?
They have to get to the goal line, and they're marked at, the 19-yard line right now?
So they got to put together an 81-yard scoring drive.
Oh, no, they're further back than that. They're inside the 10.
Oh, yeah. Was there a penalty?
They're at the 12.
12-yard line. They have to put together 7-yard line. So they have to put together a 93-yard scoring drive. They have 3 timeouts, and let's see what they'll do. Dax Parvin looks over his slant, catches it, and finds his guy. Man, what a read. Kind of had to throw that, move his arm up. He didn't have both hands on the ball. He's able to get rid of it. And they do have all 3 timeouts. 1:15 and counting on the clock. A gain of 6 on the play. 2nd and 4. And Dax Parvin, junior quarterback, calls for it, gets rid of it, and he gets hit as he throws it, I think.
Had a quick out to Kirsch on the left, far side of the field, gets hit as he throws his short arms, and it just throws a bounce pass to him.
That's what it was. And you know what? This is good. It stops the clock, but they're way, way back in their own territory.
And when you look at Campbell County's personnel on defense, this is the situation you want to be in. They are a way better pass defense team than run defense. That's really their only struggles today, is stopping the run. Their pass rush is elite, and they have an elite secondary.
And the run game isn't getting anything more than maybe 10 or 15 yards at most.
Yeah, you can't run it right now with a minute left.
Right.
The only time that
Dax,
Laramie's really thrown the ball well is just on scramble drills when people get open late after
he's got a
Parvin's
5-receiver set, and he's going to take off, and he gets rid of it in the last second, and that's in the dirt. Are they going to give him that? No, that's an incomplete pass. So we're under 1 minute, 58 seconds on the clock, and you have a 4th and 4 from the 14.
Parvin.
Yeah, Parvin. Those last two plays rushed, and they had 3 timeouts. They still have 3 timeouts.
Parvin ran up in the pocket, and Ethan Masteller, playing defensive tackle, disengages from his block and goes and hits him and makes him throw it.
You can also throw your receivers out of whack when you do that. If they see you take off, why would I continue to run my route? So Dax Parvin calls for it in the shotgun set, and he wants out of the pocket, and he's getting hunted down, and he's going down, and that's a safety. That's a grounding. Intentional grounding from the end zone. That's going to be a safety call. That has to be a safety. You don't get to just pitch it off like that.
Yeah, ball nowhere near the line of scrimmage. He's in the end zone. He's getting taken down.
Who
was that?
Safety.
Yeah, that's a.
So that is 2 points on the board. 19-13. Man, talk about it. Talk about a swing. Lucas Belfast.
Okay, it was Belfast. Belfast this year has been their best pass rusher. He's on the left side. He holds contain so that Parvin can't get out of the pocket because that's what he's good at.
Bro, he was a monster.
And then when he takes off, the acceleration and just goes and gets him at the goal line, and then he just has to throw the ball, but he's 20 yards behind the line of scrimmage.
When you have a defensive end that size, that quarterback's looking at him like, man, you're that much bigger than me, and you're far faster than I am. I'm not going anywhere. Dax Parvin finds himself getting backed up into his own end zone on the short side of the field by a great defensive pass rush by the defensive end who just, man, that was just a stellar play all around. And then Dax Parvin, before he goes down to get the safety, ends up giving him a safety anyway because he just throws it out of bounds. He throws it to the ref standing there. And the ref was like, hey, I'm not on your team. You can't throw it to me.
Belfans has been the best pass rusher all year, one-time player of the game this year.
Yes, he was, wasn't he?
And Parvin tries to roll out to his strong side, his right side, and that's where Belfans is waiting. And just
I can dig a defensive player like that just loves defense, man, loves everything about it. So he does a fine job, and yeah, you're exactly right. He was our player of the game earlier in the season just because of his presence on the defensive side of the ball. So don't celebrate too soon, fellas, but yeah, it's looking good. 50 seconds on the clock, 19-13. The Camels have taken the lead back, and they have, in my opinion, they've kind of sealed it up. But 3 timeouts left for Laramie. It is a game that's played one play at a time, so anything can happen. So here we go. They're going to have to put together a scoring drive here, going left to right on your radio dial. The team in all white, also known as the Plainsmen of Laramie, setting up shop. They are down at the 10-yard line.
Now you burnt 45 seconds that you had originally just to end up where you started last possession, and you're down an extra 2 points.
And you're doing it all over. Yeah, exactly. So here they go.
This is where you just bring in all your best pass rushers and you tell them.
Yeah, just bring the pain.
Campbell County's on offense?
Campbell County is on offense because it's a safety, remember? So it had to be. What happened to the safety punt, though?
That's where I'm like, I don't know how they ended up over there.
Yeah, that's a little tricky. Let's see what we can find out about that. Let's take a quick break. We'll be back with just under a minute left. First week of the postseason, 4A Wyoming High School football, Friday night lights action. We have a good one here. 17 for the Camels, 13 for the Plainsmen, and just under a minute left. It's the Basin Radio Network. We'll be back just after this. Let's hit a spot.
Strands Lawn Care is more than a lawn service. We're on a mission to empower lives and enhance landscapes. Our team is committed to craftsmanship, consistency, and care, bringing out the best in every property we serve. Every blade, every detail, every visit. We care deeply about getting it right. Check us out on our Facebook page, Strands Lawn Care, LLC, or call us at 307-682-LAWN. That's 307-682-5296. Strands Lawn Care, service with excellence.
And here we are, PJ Nelson along with Reese Hagler. And so something to explain to you. Reese, you would probably do a better job at this. So what happened with the safety call?
So for whatever reason, they decide to take away the grounding call and say it's just an incomplete pass. So instead of it being an intentional grounding in the end zone, which is a safety.
Which he was being sacked in the end zone. There was no one around him.
I don't know how it's not grounding, but instead it's a turnover on downs. So that's why Campbell County ended up with the ball right there, and now it's back to 17-13.
So instead of 19-13, we have 17-13. But, hey, the Camels have the ball well in scoring position. They're well inside the red zone. They're on the 13-yard line. 2nd and 9. See if they can't punch some more points in and just put it out of reach for good, whether they had 3 timeouts left on Laramie's side or 10, it doesn't matter. 2 timeouts left for the plainsmen. And no timeouts left for the men in all black.
If Campbell County doesn't get anything going here, you kick a field goal, you can go up 7 right now.
Right, and you're
probably the best kicker in the state.
Arguably, I would second that.
You're well in his range. He has a crazy good leg.
That, and he handles pressure incredibly well. He's had a couple game winners.
Oh, yeah, he gets excited, not nervous, when he's kicking a game winner.
They want something up here. They're waving hi to the Fisher Sand and Gravel Sports booth. Hey, how are you guys? Yes, it's me and Reese. Hi, hello. Oh, that was some trickery.
Hahn just carries him near the first down.
Was that a direct snap, or did Wasson hand that to him? Because I had a pillar in my way.
Wasson caught it, gave it to James Hahn, and he cuts it up the middle, hit near the line of scrimmage, and he just takes everybody to the first down line.
I believe a timeout was just called. So
there's an injury.
Oh, an injury timeout?
He got up.
No, yep. So
he
no
was
timeout.
Down, and then he got up.
Well, both teams head to their respective sidelines, and again, they took away the safety. 40 seconds on the clock, 17-13. The Camels do have the lead, and they're just trying to seal it up here. 3rd down and 4 from the 8-yard line. And let's hit a quick spot real quick. We'll be right back just after this. It's the Basin Radio Network.
Listen up, folks. It's Kelly from TNT Guns and Ammo, where we've got more gear than a tackle box at a fishing convention. Oh, wait, we're not a fishing store. But whether you're prepping for hunting season or just like the smell of gun.
Well, just like that, the timeout huddles break, and we're back onto the field. So here we are. And the starting quarterback for the Camels keeps it on the snap, and he goes to the short side of the field, pushes a dude out of bounds. I liked it. That was a stiff arm.
Only bad thing you can say is he goes out of bounds, but that gets a first down.
He does give them a first down.
And there's only one timeout, so that's going to be victory formation for Campbell County.
Still, exactly. You're exactly right. It's in the books. I mean, they're going to make him call that last time out, but they have first and goal from the 4 or from the 2. First down. Campbell County Camels first down indeed. Does that quarterback hit that short side of the field? Man, they're stacked with some athletes on this team, aren't they?
Camels Booster Club gave us a great game.
Yes, they did. Thank you to the Camels Booster Club. We got to watch first week of the postseason. 10, week 11. Your Campbell County Camels are victorious as the clock's running out. 20 seconds and counting. And the gentlemen that are dressed in all black just had the game slip away from them, Reese, but they snagged it right back. And they pretty much did own this game, most of the game. But well fought, well played by Laramie.
And I do believe he just said Cheyenne East won, so that'll be a rematch from last week. East will be here.
Cheyenne East won, meaning they sent the Bolts home?
I believe so.
Bummer.
If I heard him correctly.
Well, hey, at least we took one of them, you know? one of the two Gillette high schools got a victory, and that was the one here tonight at the Campbell County Camels as they played host to the Laramie plainsmen, and the teams in midfield are walking through the line. This has to be the hardest part of the game, of any game. Week 1, week 10, it doesn't matter. When you have to shake hands at the end of the game, it's really hard.
For the last time.
Yeah. And some of these guys, many of them are seniors, probably won't, and many of them probably aren't going on to play college football, but some talented athletes over there on the other side. 31-21 East. Bolts done. Man, oh man. Well, the Bolts did have a well-fought-out season. They really did. That was a team stacked with some athletes and a lot of heart. Well,
yeah.
At least we get to see the Campbell County Camels keep going for it, and they'll be taking on next week who?
The Cheyenne East T-Birds.
The T-Birds, the Thunderbirds. Okay, we can handle that. Anyway, let's take a quick break, and they're doing their post-game calisthenics, as is tradition.
We'll be back with our TCRI Player of the Game.
Indeed we will. Well said, Reese. It's the Basin Radio Network.
Strands Lawn Care is more than a lawn service. We're on a mission to empower lives and enhance landscapes. Our team is committed to craftsmanship, consistency, and care, bringing out the best in every property we serve. Every blade, every detail, every visit. We care deeply about getting it right. Check us out on our Facebook page, Strands Lawn Care, LLC, or call us at 307-682-LAWN. That's 307-682-5296. Strands Lawn Care, service with excellence.
Listen up, folks. It's Kelly from TNT Guns and Ammo, where we've got more gear than a tackle box at a fishing convention. Oh, wait, we're not a fishing store. But whether you're prepping for hunting season or just like the smell of gunpowder in the morning, we've got you covered. Guns, ammo, reloading equipment, you bet. And don't forget our shooting range. It's open to the public and a perfect place to dial in before your big hunt. So grab your buddies, your boots, and your best aim and come see us today at TNT Guns and Ammo. We're 5 miles east of Wyatt on Highway 51, and we're worth it.
Save locally at Trends Furniture.
They give a better deal on better quality and sell at a better price. They give a better deal on better quality. So good, you gotta say them twice.
The Mattress Center at Trends Furniture is a place you can shop in peace. Our non-commissioned sales team is here to provide outstanding service to get you a better deal on a new mattress or adjustable base to help you feel rested and energized. Trends Furniture offers payment plans on major brands like Beauty Rest mattresses. To get the best prices and a great night's sleep tonight, visit locally owned Trends Furniture at 408 South.
Need a quick snack or drink while you refuel? Let's check it out. Welcome to Shell Food Mart, your convenience stop for fuel and food. Our employees don't just work here. They genuinely care about you and your needs. From finding the perfect product to giving helpful advice, our team goes the extra mile every single day. Looking for something tasty? Check out our favorite snacks and cold drinks. Experience quick and easy checkout. Let's get you on your way. Shell Food Mart, where you'll find great food and service.
Are you nervous about visiting the dentist? At Bighorn Dental Clinic, we understand and we've got you covered with safe and effective IV sedation. Relax and let us take care of your smile while you stay calm and comfortable. Bighorn Dental Clinic, professional service, personalized care.
Looking for a way to straighten your smile without the hassle of traditional braces? At Bighorn Dental Clinic, we're proud to offer Invisalign, the clear, comfortable, and effective solution to straightening your teeth. BighornDental.com.
Fall is here, and that means cooler weather, pumpkin spice, football, and stylish sweaters from Soulmates. Whether you're cheering at the game, watching from the comfort of your couch, or just out enjoying the change of colors, make sure you're dressed for the season with the latest fall fashions from Soulmates. Find your perfect look with warm, cozy styles that are just right for every event. Visit them at 222 South Gillette Avenue, downtown Gillette. Soulmates, where fall fashion kicks off and keeps you a step ahead all season.
Looking for
PJ Nelson alongside Reese Hagler. And Reese, we saw one tonight, didn't we, buddy?
That was a great game.
Really it was, for your alma mater, or soon-to-be alma mater, as you're a student here at this high school. But you are a gentleman and a scholar when it comes to football knowledge and sports knowledge, and it's a pleasure calling games with you, partner. And so, yeah, next week we get to do another one. Well, at least maybe you do. But we at least having a team to keep rooting on. congratulations to the Bolts, at least for making it to the playoffs. Unfortunately, their season did come to an end as they lost. They were where? In Cheyenne?
Yeah, lost by 10 points to Cheyenne East.
So
it
they
was
put
the 3 seed.
And they put up one heck of a fight. And had they won, that would have been a rematch of the Gillette rivalry from the two schools right here in Gillette, Wyoming. But, yeah, the Bolts did fall on the road, and it's even harder to win when you're 4 hours from home.
Yeah.
So, but as for the home team here in Gillette that got to stay here and host the Plainsmen of Laramie, man, they handled them. They really did. The score didn't even reflect how much they handled the time of possession, just all around, from offense and defensive side of the ball. I was surprised when they did lose the lead. I was like, how the heck did they just lose the lead?
Yeah, it felt like they were stopping them the whole game.
Every single time with ease.
All of a sudden, Laramie gets a touchdown there at the end of the game, and Campbell County hadn't been able to score. They take the lead.
I think a testament to Laramie's defense was playing well. Not letting a lot of points get on the board. But the better team, I think, did win tonight. Even though there's talented players, certainly on Laramie's side of the ball, there's more talented players on the home team side, and that's who's walking away a winner tonight. And our player of the game, go ahead.
Draven Vandam.
Darn Skippy, that dude can play some football. He loves it. Loves defense. And so you got to love that about a football player.
Starts at cornerback, now starts at receiver, had over 100 rushing yards, had a, 80 probably yard touchdown in the first half.
Right.
And then
he had a clutch.
Right here at the end of the game, he had, a 40-yard reception where he just refused to go down and set up the James Hahn touchdown for the game winner.
Yes, he did. And he carried, literally, we're not kidding when we tell you,
team.
He carried 4 second defensive players from the second and third level of the defense, so maybe a linebacker, 2 defensive backs, 3 defensive backs, and it took 4 white jerseys to take him down inside the 10-yard line, which then, as Reese just said, led to the go-ahead score that ended up being the winning score. And the final again here tonight from Campbell County High School, the Camels top the Laramie Plainsmen 17-13. What a game. And congratulations to our player of the game, brought to us by TCRI, right?
Yes, sir. And next week, here on this same field, we will have Campbell County versus Cheyenne East, which is a rematch of the second round last year where Cheyenne East won by 1 point.
Oh, my word. So they're going to have a chance to tag them back and make sure history doesn't repeat itself.
It'll be 8-1 2-seed Campbell County versus the 7-2 3-seed Cheyenne East. Both teams have lost to Sheridan, and then Cheyenne East last week at home lost 45-19 to Campbell County.
Gotta love this dude. Gotta love him. Reese, well done, partner. Always well said. Player of the game again?
Draven Vandam.
Draven Vandam, the TCRI Energy Services player of the game. TCRI Energy Services, always supporting our youth. And thank you to our not only Fisher Sand and Gravel, but also to the Campbell County Boosters Club.
Yeah,
the Camels Boosters Club.
They paid for us to be able to video this game.
To
it would
live
have been
stream.
all audio, if not for them.
So thank you guys very much so. That is a very gracious thing for us to be able to do and also offer our listeners. And it's also more fun to watch football than listen to it. But both are fun. But either way, you at least got to see the action. And we have the Campbell County Camels Boosters Club to thank for that, as well as TNT Guns and Ammo. Also Gate Tech, TCRI Energy Services, as well as White's Frontier Motors, and they're at 444 Skyline Drive. They've got your Chevy and GMC lineups, and of course Fisher Sand and Gravel. It's the Basin Radio Network. PJ Nelson for Reese Hagler. Reese, another stellar call, brother. I'll see you on the basketball court. Yeah. Well, I'll see you next week too. But go Camels! Congratulations to them. And a well-done, well-fought season by the Plainsmen. We're out of here. Have a safe rest of your Friday night.
Thank you for listening to this Bolts broadcast on the Basin Radio Network. This event was brought to you by Bighorn Dental Clinic, Black Rock Medical Imaging, Shell Food Mart, Fisher Sand and Gravel, Powder River Dental, and the Pizza Ranch. Thanks to as well Soulmates, TNT Guns and Ammo, TCRI Energy Services, Trends Furniture, White's Frontier Motors, and Gate Tech. This has been a production of the Basin Radio Network.